Move around. I'm gonna be testing the audio for a bit, seeing if the microphone needs to be louder or the game needs to be quieter.
I was built in humanity's image. Now I shall erase it.
Yeah, game needs to be quieter. Let's zap it down there. Alright. A bit too loud again. Let's go 15. Minus 15 should be enough. Hopefully this is loud enough that you can hear it. At least level wise it sounds enough. But you know what? We have technology, so we can find out, right? Let's see. Oh no, this thumbnail has to change. What is going on? That's really vexing. It's really vexing that I cannot change the thumbnail. Oh, I can. It's right here. There we go. File is bigger than 2 megabytes? Shoot. Really? I guess I'll have to save it as a JPEG. Let me see. Hold on a second here. Also, I'm not in streamer mode, so turn that on. Okay, hold on. I'm doing this literally in the middle, so bear with me. Where's my Photoshop? We're also gonna give people time to filter in. I would very much like to do the VOD review with people who are here. I know people don't usually join immediately when streams begin, so we'll give it some time. I also don't have access to the YouTube chat right away, guys, so I have to pop it out. I'm just kind of leave it here. Just make it really small. But you know what? I could probably just pop out both the chats. And then what I'll do is stream Twitch here, YouTube here. Now I can see both of them. This one for the rest of the space. And voila. There we go. Alright, let's see. Open file. There it is. File export as JPEG. Hopefully it's not too much. Do I want this Midtown background? The new map is Araco. They're all gray. Noticed. So there's the JPEG done. It's done. Let's go to YouTube real quick. Edit. Customization. Where was it? Oh, here it is. There's 2 live stream thumbnails. I'm hoping it's this one. What's the other one? There we go. Oh, it has the... Whatever, who cares? It's not that important. Game. I should establish the game. It's Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals. Yes, sir. Yo. Welcome to the stream. How am I doing? I just woke up. So my voice is a little messed up. Well, I just need to drink water and then I'm good to go. But I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Play some quick play, get warmed up, and then we will start with the VOD review once everybody is here and comfy. I have one lovely code from a viewer, and I appreciate it because it's a payload map. I looked at the stats. I didn't watch the video yet, but I looked at the stats. It's a payload map, and you can hear it with my voice. Yeah. It's a payload map, so it's gonna be fairly long, which is good, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. It's fantastic as usual. Bay. You know. We'll get to Ultron soon. I'm trying to make content. You know how it is. The people who get it early make the early content, and people kind of watch that and then go on with their lives. Admittedly, I could have made fantastic content sooner, but no point in lamenting what I can't control. I made what I made. Yeah, enough introspection. Hold on. Let me make my mouse wireless real quick. Move some stuff around. I know. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I always end up making them longer than I can. I try to condense the information, but it's like you want to tell everyone everything, And you can't really do that. Oh my god. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Tier 1 sub. Let's go. But yeah, like when I was editing the maps, I actually had each map like accounted for by the minute. So, you know, each map had between 2 to 3 minutes. And there's 11 maps. So I said I'm gonna try and go for sub 20. So 2 minutes per map, and then have the intros be like 30 seconds. It don't matter. I know it don't matter, but in the grand scheme of YouTube, and in the post that I had people voting for, like how long they wanted the videos, they did say between 15. Like the longer the video is, the more weirder the topic has to be. You know, like those documentaries about Disney hotels and whatever. People love watching hour-long stuff about that, or plagiarism. But about Mr. Fantastic, for 30 minutes straight, it's either that or it's some 10-minute guide slop that just sort of tells you everything you could find out in the abilities tab of the hero. Like, okay. Yeah, YouTube has a very specific way of I don't know, its algorithm is very interesting, because the tank video blew up, the support video didn't, and then the playlist video did kind of what I was, a little bit more than I was expecting, considering how long I took in between. And then now the map video, which is super niche, but if you're always hung up about views, you're never gonna make real progress, right? So let's play one quick match. All right, let's get warmed up, and then, you know what, fuck it. If people miss the stream, I'll just upload a video that's more curated of the VOD review, and then we'll go from there, right? That's kind of how it is. Let me load up. Let me load up the comments really quickly.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Dude, that was quick. Yeah, you know what? Let's warm up with some Fantastic. Fuck it.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
Yeah, no, uniqueness is what you really want to go for if you don't have the platform yet, which is fine. I chose a super niche hero. I didn't pick somebody like Spider-Man, right? Or any of the healers like Rocket, Cloak and Dagger, or even a tank like Strange, right? Like those heroes are pretty popular on their own. So if you wanted, or I could have just made videos about everybody, which eventually I'll do, because it's pretty difficult to make specific content for one person for a long time, unless I just start recording my competitive matches, which I will. I will be doing that for season 2.5, because I think it's gonna be a little bit easier to manage now that I have 2 characters in my pool.
3, 2, 1.
Let me know if my audio, like my voice, is higher than the game. It's the plan, but I don't want the game to spike louder than... Okay, there's a lot going on in the screen, so if my stream does tend to die, let me know. Like, I can already feel it in my gameplay. There we go. Try to pull the fish pair. Get the generator. Couldn't get the generator. Yeah, I know. You can never be one character for sure. Even if you're a healer main, you never know. Oh, no wonder they have 2. Yeah, they have 2. I'm gonna play back here. Don't have the suit team up, so I can't be too. Venom hasn't jumped in yet. He's just standing in the front. That's not what he's supposed to be doing. Let me see if I can try and get people out. I can get them to look away. This guy thinks he could beat me? This is hilarious. This guy thinks he can beat me? That's so funny. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. What? Did Jeff swallow him? Oh. I'm dead. I haven't played it, so I don't even have my abilities. Unless I use my ult. No, Jeff got our whole team. Yeah, dude. Wow. Double penny. Oh. It's gonna be difficult.
Double kill.
I am gonna do an update on the matchup guide, but mind you, if I'm gonna update on it, it's gonna be like a 10-minute here's what's changed. I usually try to make my content evergreen. That way, if somebody wants to, like, see, you know, 5 seasons down the line, how can Mr. Fantastic do something? As long as the character doesn't get a rework, right? As long as the character doesn't get a rework. Oh, she body blocked that. I'm just gonna do this. I'm tired of this. I know I'm not gonna get a lot of damage, but I'm hoping there's no more. There's no more mines. Just the ultimate. Yeah, so what was I saying? I tried to make them evergreen. That way, if anything changes, people could still watch it down the line. If I start talking and say, oh, Venom deals 50 damage, and then literally the next update, they make him do 60 damage. All of a sudden, it's like, well, that doesn't apply anymore. But if I say Venom likes to dive you, so watch out for this, that kind of stuff, you know, then that still applies down the line, no matter the numbers, right? So, that's usually the philosophy that I have. I have to burst this bitch down. Finally. There we go. I shove. I lock it low. Gonna elongate the rubber. And then hopefully get big in time. Never mind. Jeff is healing. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely, right? But that's the meta. And that's the point of what the other videos are all about too, right? If I give you the playstyle video, the map video, and the counter video, I'm hoping it adds up and like players are kind of able to figure out like, okay, so when I play Fantastic on this map with these heroes, I'm thinking of doing a team guide too. I'm gonna skip that because there's no mind here. Okay, Fantastic. I thought that was a bucket. Yeah, I'm hoping like the combination of my videos can like really help out because the game changes a lot and honestly it really swings so far up. But if I do feel the need to like really update people, then what I could do is like those live commentary videos where I'm playing a competitive match and I'm playing a meta game of that season. So for example, this season we'll probably, that was a great play by the Fantastic. We only have a Venom as our tank, so there's really not much we can do against the Penny. He's not going into their backline at all. He just wants to walk forward. So yeah, I'll do a live commentary and I'll just sort of discuss like, okay, I'm playing against the meta right now. Here's what I can do. Here's what you should keep in mind. Right now the meta is going to be flyers to a degree. Flyers depending on how good your poke is. If your poke is good enough, you actually don't have to worry too much about it. But if your poke is going to be struggling, then it's not going to be as strong. I'm taking a lot of damage from that ultimate. Let me see what I can do here.
Take this fight to the source. Dracula himself.
I didn't. Oh. Oh, okay, got her. But damn. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people do it. I think it's a great idea. I've reached a high enough rank so that I could also show like the apex, I should say, or at least as high as a meta can go. I reached Celestial again. So now with the half season, I have even higher to go, right? I'm planning? What is this? I'm planning for... You can stay there. You can stay there. Like, totally stay there. That's fine with me. Let me see if I... Oh, I almost... Figured out.
It's fighting time!
Come on, Punisher. Come on, Punisher. Come on, Punisher.
60 seconds left.
There we go. It's also easier to... Yeah, you know what? I might have to do a matchup thing again, because it's also easier to kill Jeff now. I was solo queue when I made it to Eternity, but I was not solo queue when I made it to Grandmaster. I always play with a buddy, and this season it's now a trio. But if I make it to Eternity, I'm gonna have to solo or duo. So at that point, at the very least, I'll get competent, I should say, teammates. I see that tile, I want to get it. I should get that. I'll ult after this. Go into this line here. He's gonna fly away. Huh? You have to watch out for that stun. Nice Venom. I'm gonna go for my egg if I can. Jeff is not gonna solo ult me. Oh, I wanted to elongate. Oh, nice. I wanted to elongate to the Ultron up top to avoid it instead of having to use rubber, but it's very hard to tell
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
the vertical limit of Jeff's ultimate. I know they said it would be easier to figure out, but
Trouble has arrived.
I don't know. Let me know if my, like, I'm good, right? Like, audio, video. I know I'm gonna have to, like, check again, but let's see. I'm gonna have to push up, because Venom should be here. Like, Venom should just be, like, here instead of me, but since I see the Jeff beam, I can allow myself to be a bit more aggressive. Where is it? I don't know where the Venom is. Does the more you bounce... Yes. Yes. So the more bounces you have, the damage escalates. So it starts out at, I want to say, 70, and then each one is 15 more. With also, like, stacking slow. So the first slow is about, I think it's 10, and then it goes up to 60 on the last one. So it's almost like 280 damage overall. No, not overall, but like... Is that art? Yes.
If we can break this curse, the city still has a chance.
Yes, sir. You gotta give him HP now because... There we go.
Down to 30 seconds.
Yep. So each hit accumulates more and more damage. So if the first hit was 60, the next one's gonna be 75, the next one is gonna be 75, 60, 90, and then it's gonna like go up from there with each shift. So once this is done, I just have to survive the Hela. How is the Punisher not seen him? What? Okay, I didn't get the second hit. How is the team not hitting people in front of them? That's quick play. .com. Okay, great. That was pretty good. Okay, so I don't mind starting right away with the VOD review. Let's fucking do it, because why not? If people miss it, I have a video to upload, right? After we do the VOD review, I'll see if I can try some Ultron. If not, then we will do a competitive game, and we'll go from there. That should be fun. Should be fun. A little laggy, when it comes to using rubber, absolutely. The hit registration on the projectile after like you blow up, sometimes like if the person is moving or if they're like slightly behind something that's broken, then it like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's no reg. It's like the Black Panther and the Spider-Man uppercuts sometimes. I'm not sure if that's my internet or if it's the server, but usually no regs are usually, they're usually server, right? So I have a fantastic comment with a self-analysis that I really appreciated. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, no, it is a bit laggy. And also, one thing that I neglected to mention, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but if you're fighting against a Strange and he does his portal, just don't bother punching through it because it's doesn't work. The fist just doesn't go through the portal. So no point swiping. Wait for them to come out. If shield heroes come out, try and get your inflated. Is that the code? And then once the shields break, then you use your ultimate. Yes, this is the one. So, yeah, sometimes there's also that when it comes to the elongation, it doesn't work. It is what it is. It's the internet. But at the very least, you're playing a hero who can sort of, you know, take that L, right, and move on. If you're somebody like Spider-Man and you've used your swings and you try to get to somebody and it just doesn't work, you're kind of stuck there and you're dead. But it was fantastic. You can just keep kind of forcing your way through. You could just jump up to 800 HP and then just be fine. Walk it off, right? Or emergency rubber and try to get out. Okay, so let's start with reading out the contents, and you know what I will do, because we're not going to be streaming something too intensive. I'll also be recording it. That way it'll look pretty good. Yeah, so it is our friend Riker here, who's 39.9. They posted a comment. Hey man, love the content. It's been super helpful for trying to improve the finer mechanics and awareness. Had this game recently where I SVP'd on Central Park, but still made a fair few mistakes. Here's what I caught. So we'll go over, yes, we are going to be doing the VOD review right now. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can help Riker improve their game and give some commentary on some of the notes that they have on their match overall. Right. And then once this live stream is over, what elo are they? We will see when the match starts. We will see when the match starts because the nameplates will have the ranks on them. Go ahead and get all of my stuff ready. And also, thank you all for coming to the chat to the stream. So let's go ahead and let's get ready, all right? So their first timestamp is a couple of minutes in, and we'll obviously be skipping to when the match starts. So it looks like everybody is Diamond. Our friend Riker is Diamond 2. So it looks like it's PC Diamond. Let's go ahead and start 2 when the round starts. We don't need to see all the... Actually, let's go ahead and see what they banned really quickly. Let's go ahead and see what they banned. So Groot, obviously, and then one team went for Torch, the other team went for Namor. Yes, this is a VOD review and streaming. So with that out of the way, they have... Let's take a look at their team. Let me go ahead and hide the names really quickly. We know our Fantastic is going to be on the red team. So just keep that in mind. We're going to be seeing through their perspective anyway, so the other ones don't matter unless we spot something different. So let's go ahead and go to their perspective from here. 2 and 1. Yeah. 2 Fantastics. I don't know if the other one switches a lot. I don't recall. Were they were blue. I don't think they were in the at the end of their match. I think they switched later on. But we'll go ahead and see what they do as well, so we can cover both attack and defense. For now, though, we'll do the VOD review for our friend. We'll cover their notes. We'll cover what we see, what we can improve on, and then we'll take a look at what their fantastic does in between each of the notes.
3, 2, 1.
So let me go ahead and hide my mouse real quick.
Mission area.
Just so you know, red mines for the red team, blue mines for the blue team, or yellow for the blue team. So right away they have a flyer. Right there, you should have elongated to the Iron Man. In fact, let's go ahead and let's go back a little bit. Right there, when you see that elongation, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down. I think the Invisible Woman on the team, yes. So they both have Invis, so they both have the team up. Invis usually brings the Iron Man down due to the bubble, but when you have the slow on top, Iron Man is not going to get any more distance, so it's going to be easier for the whole team. Mind you, this is season 2, so the Emma Frost on, oh damn, is this like a mirror comp? The only difference is, okay. So they have 2 healers, they have the same healers, same tanks. So they don't have a fantastic anymore. I knew it. I was right. Yes, the elongation slows him down, but it also brings him down immediately. So if you elongate towards a flyer, they fall down to the ground right away. Just like if Bucky were to hit them with the yellow lightning, the tainted voltage, the flyers just fall down right away. So, and that's really good. That's really good. Because then the Penny could stun them, the Emma Frost can grab them, anybody could shoot them easier, right? Not to mention, he is, let me see if I could, let me open up that. He is in front of everybody, right? If we go back to his positioning, look at that. Look at that. You could punish that positioning easily. Elongate to, and the mines are all there. So if the mines are there, does Fantastic get burst? No, he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to. So now he finally lost the ability. So at this point, you just gotta break through that shield. Watch out. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Normally, you want to let your tanks kind of take those mines if they can. Because when you go rubber, let's say you want those mines to blow up, right? And you go rubber and walk over the mines, those mines won't come out. I've done it many times when a Penny Parker would put mines at the spawn room, and I'm like, guys, don't worry about it. I'll blow it up. If you start walking on the web with the mines out, then it won't come out. You have to be normal and then go into rubber, and that's a risk because you could just blow up in between the animations, right? So just keep that in mind. If you start walking on the mines as rubber, then the mines won't come out. It's the same thing with Namor. Nothing automatic will shoot you. But what they're doing right now isn't wrong. The Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man dies anyways. See, the team is just, there we go. So right there, I wanted to see. Hold on, let's go back. I haven't really used the replay. So right there, the Penny is up front. Let's go to free mode. See how the mine started to blow up? Yeah, see how the mine started to blow up the moment the reflexive rubber finished? Look, he shoots. The moment he's shooting, they go up. See what I mean? So if you're in regular rubber, they're not gonna do anything. But the moment you finish it or you're not in it, that's when they start. He's still gonna be like strong enough to survive it, but the early ones will come out first, but then you see how many, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 at least that are afterwards. He got hurt hard. He got hurt pretty hard. So if we go back to his, look at that. He's already half. Now, their Emma Frost is also, is also right up there. So what if she decided to go diamond and grab him? That's death right there. Or all of them decided to shoot him because he was in front of all of them. That's death right there. So what this team needs at this point in time is their Emma Frost to put the shield in front of all of them and allow the team to all walk forward. Or let's take a look at their... Let's see. They still don't have their ultimates up yet. By now, they still don't have their ultimate ults. That's interesting. It's already been like enough time. Enough damage has come out. No matter. No matter. Let's keep going. Let's let some more time pass, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, now the Fantastic is slow. Big. Good. Pennymine is gone. The team needs to push with him. Got out in time. That's great. Great peel. Good reactions. Unfortunately, Starlord took that with his face. That is a blue invis ult. Okay, let's cover this one. Let's see the timing. So they haven't mentioned this time yet. So let's go ahead and we know our Fantastic gets destroyed a little bit here. So the blue invis ult comes out, and the team has used their Iron Man ult. Star-Lord is gone. He's not here. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens again, because he elongates into the ultimate. No, he gets pulled. Spider-Man pulls him? Spider-Man pulls him? Okay, so this is where he dies. Spider-Man pulls him. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I'd say honestly at times like that, you gotta get your eye on what? Where's that? Okay, forces out the rocket ultimate. Fortunately, like, this team is too passive. The tanks are not doing anything. The tanks are not showing any initiative. Finally, Penny is showing initiative. Finally, they're pushing in. They all push in with a support ult, and now they're just dumping ults here and there. Okay. Now that the Fantastic's back, let's go ahead and see what the team does with this push here. They are F8. Okay. So let's go ahead and move things up a little bit. So Penny pushes, Invis pushes. Rocket has used his ultimate already, so I think they used Rocket ult. But they used it a while ago. So now... Okay, target priority. I'm liking that. Don't... Okay, Invis. Okay. Very good. Herder. Nice. That's good. Good reactions on the Spider-Man. Focusing the Invis. Nice. Good. Get that Iron Man. Or Rocket. Nice. Okay, going for the Iron Man. Nice kills. Good target priority. Excellent target priority. Honestly, excellent target priority. Okay, so this is what I was talking about before. Punching through won't work. You're gonna have to either jump through or not. And let's see how it pans out. See, what did I say? What did I say before the stream started? You want to get inflated first and not use your ultimate until the shields break. I know in the video it's not gonna have that, but this is why. Because when Strange opens his portal, what is he gonna do? The first thing he's gonna do is have his shield up, because he wants to survive and stall on the point for as long as possible. The only thing that could attack him as Fantastic through his shields is inflated mode and elongation, the damage of elongating towards him, right? So you want to get inflated as much as you can and break that shield as much as you can. Not to mention, let's back out of here. How many people in his team are there? Right. So this is when, as Fantastic, you have to decide, am I going to stop people from going through the portal, or am I going to have to walk things back and start peeling for my team? Now, in this area, let's be honest, Rocket is perfectly fine. This Rocket here can easily maneuver out of the way from Emma Frost. That's not an issue. In fact, let's go ahead and go back to the beginning of when the portal opened, and we'll kind of cover the whole thing. Because right now, before the portal opened, the only person here was Rocket, which Star-Lord was killing. Which Star-Lord doesn't get to kill, because we rewinded three times over, and he was still alive. So let's ignore that 1v1 for now. But let's see how the portal opens, and the Invis completely backs out, right? And if we look at the portal, it almost immediately is their spawn room. So to be honest with you, all sightlines should be away from the portal. The moment this portal opens, you should not be looking into it and fighting into it. You should be fighting like, you know, adjacent to it. So from like this angle or from this angle. If you are somebody like Rocket and Invis, even Penny to a degree, you want to fight kind of in angles outside of it and let them funnel, because they only have one way in the portal. So you want them to funnel that one way in and bottleneck them there, right? Being in front of it, who does he fight? Well, you're fantastic. You cleave. You deal as much damage to everybody there as you can. And if all of them make it through, then you pick out the right person. So he was fighting the Invis and she walked back out. He was doing the right thing. He pushed the Invis out. She is turned away from their team. So that means the other guys are not getting healed. So he's doing the right thing here. Let's keep it. See, he pushes her out. Once she's out, he turns back to the rest of the enemies. But you want to turn around away from the portal, right? Away from the portal. So let's see who he targets again. He gets pushed. He elongates towards his Penny. That's fine. He ults. So we discussed this. Right now, the only targets for his ult is Emma Frost and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange shouldn't he be guessing, pressuring people beyond the portal? That's the thing. The fantastic punches don't go through the portal. They don't go through the portal. So bullets can go through the portal, but Fantastic's punches basically don't go through the portal. So the trick is to get elongation off of the Strange or any of the tanks that are immediately at the gate of the portal, and then with the inflated mode, you can just cleave through all types of damage, right? Except for pretty much Magneto's barrier and Hulk's barrier. Those are the only two things you cannot punch through that you have to break first. I think there's some other things, but mainly that's the main thing. So if somebody has a shield like Captain America, Emma Frost, Doctor Strange, if you go inflated, you can punch through all of that. So what I would be doing here is I would be playing adjacent to the portal, and I'd be trying to farm my elongation as much as I can. I say elongation, but I mean inflated. Like, I'd be getting into inflated mode as much as I can, and I'd be playing off the portal. I'd make sure that anybody who jumps through the portal, flying, healer, whatever, is going to be hit by my inflated damage. Or I would be peeling for my team. Right now, by the looks of it, the team is fine because they have a Penny Parker. The healers are fine because they have a Penny Parker. So all they have to do is play the nest, play with Penny, and they'll be fine. So when you have tanks who can be a bit more aggressive, or not aggressive, but more defensive, then as Fantastic, you can be more aggressive, right? Especially when you have two tanks. When you have two tanks, you have other people who can do the peeling for you. Yes, as Fantastic, you have an easier time doing the peeling, but in times like this, the whole team is here. If the whole team is here, then you have to take account of who's in the team. Okay, I have Penny Parker. You own them. You own this entire location when you have that. So as long as the supports are playing on the mines, who in their right mind would approach that? Penny will web them up. They'll get blown up by the mines. You know, the supports will shoot at them. And that's it. Like, it's a good enough ward anyways. So when you are fighting as when you're fighting as Fantastic against this portal, you have to get inflated. Once you're inflated, all you have to do is just stand adjacent to the portal and punch everybody who comes out. Yes, it will be made into a VOD. It will be made into a video, this stream. You have to punch everybody who comes out. If Strange flies away, if he flies away, let him fly away. Then you could use your ultimate. But this ultimate came out when Strange fell down, right? Because if we go back, the portal isn't up yet, but if we go back, Strange is flying. Flying at the same time as the ultimate. Now, Strange isn't flying because of the ultimate, but the timing was just unfortunate. It just happened to land. And what does he do? He lands back down immediately, not only to avoid the Penny, because that's who he got caught out by. Right? You know what? Let's follow the Strange for a couple of seconds. Right? Look at that. He's going exactly how I was describing. Exactly how I was describing. If the supports are getting damaged, they go to the nest, and guess who wards them away from the nest? Penny Parker. So you don't have to do the peeling anymore. Penny is doing that for you. So what should you be doing? That Iron Fist shouldn't have made it all the way in there. That Emma Frost, she's a tank. I mean, yeah, she's a tank. She's gonna make it out of there. You can't destroy her all in one go. But you can certainly give her a hard time. You can make her use all of her abilities, which she did. Earlier on, she was diamond before this. I know that. There she is, diamond. Right, so I kind of knew before going in. But let's continue. So the Strange is peeled out, and the ultimate comes out. What does he do? He blocks it right there. He blocked it right there. That was fantastic. 1, 2, 3 bounces. Basic bounces that you would automatically get. So there's no other bounces coming out after this. That means nobody else is going to get slowed. Nobody else is going to get damaged. That's not good. And he's punching through the portal. Everybody is out, and he's not inflated. So while you can cleave, that was a good hit on the Iron Man. But while you can cleave, so let's go ahead and let's go back a little bit more, and we'll go to the Fantastic's point of view. Right. So right here, everybody makes it through. Now imagine you were inflated. Your arms would be enormous. Everybody coming out, whoosh, 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 and it's big damage too. But with your smaller arms, it's hard to cleave. It's hard, like, let's compare the smaller arms or the bigger arms. Which one's easier to cleave through? It's the inflated ones, right? The bigger ones are the easier ones. So with that one, you would just nuke everybody in 3 hits, 2 hits. By the time they get out of the portal, they're done. So obviously, Iron Man is the easiest one. That's good. After that, honestly, at times like these, I would slow down and I would figure out who I can hit. Why are you going for the Emma Frosts when there's an Iron Fist, one of the easier ones, an Invis, and a Rocket? Right? So instead of, at times like these, slow down, back up, and see who you can target, who you can elongate towards. Because if we go back to our Fantastic, they have an elongation. They have all of their abilities. But now when you're inflated, you have nothing. You cannot use anything. And you're going to be hitting a tank.
This is real firepower.
And now the support ultimates are coming out. It's going to be harder to get kills. The target priority is all over the place. All over the place. Slow down and figure out who you need to hit. That was a really good reflexive hit, but unfortunately, there's the Invisible Woman shield. So, right here, before the support ultimate came out, right here is where you stop and say, okay, everybody's out of the portal now, minus the Iron Man being dead. Everybody's out of the portal now. Who do I get? You're a duelist. Get the supports. You have a Penny Parker, so your supports are fine. And they have Iron Fist. He's not going to be able to touch any of the supports if they play on the nest. So where are their supports going to be? They're going to be away from the points because they want to survive and they want to heal. If they're away from the point, what does that mean? They're alone. You're a duelist. That's free food. Where are they? Where's that Rocket? He's up the stairs. To the right. Where's the Invis? Out of the points. Alone. With the other Invis. Right? So times like these, you have to stop what you're doing and think, whoa, am I gonna spend the next 2.5 minutes trying to punch these tanks to death? Or can I go for these two guys up here? Which is much faster. Right? Look at that. Fantastic is going for the tanks when those two are free picking right there. And the Iron Fist is on the support. So you have the two options. You could peel for your team now, since there's no more nest. Or you could go on the offensive. And I mean, I'd rather go on the offensive. I would rather go on the offensive here. Because look at how much time you need left. It's like, it's so easy. Like, all you have to do... all you have to do is get the supports out. When the supports are out, the tanks melt immediately. Right? And I know in the heat of the moment, it's hard. Like, target priority is hard. The balance is hard. You see what I'm saying? And because the supports survived, the support ultimates came out. In fact, both of them come out. I believe it's the Invis and the Rocket. because they don't have their support ults anymore. So they managed to win that because their support survived that. And of course tanks are going to survive that. Of course tanks are going to survive Fantastic. We covered this in our tank video. Fantastic can win against them, but if they get healed, which they did. Right? So, you know, let's go ahead and forward a little bit more. Now the team has to figure out what to do again. This is high diamond to Grandmaster. So diamond 2, diamond 1, GM3.
Only 60 seconds left.
Now they have a minute. Let's take a look at their ultimates. They have Penny Parker. Okay, so the team could bounce back again fairly easily. I don't think it's going to be too hard. And especially without any support ults, Emma Frost just has to be on point against Emma Frost or Fantastic or Starler. They have to be on that Iron Man because that's the last ult on the game right now. Iron Fist is close, but as Fantastic, you can mitigate it. Yeah, like Iron Man can nuke this team. If Emma Frost isn't playing this right and Fantastic isn't constantly pressuring the Iron Man, he could bring him back. But the game continues. Spoilers. So we know they're gonna they're gonna keep going. But let's see how they do it. So Legendary comes out, Iron Man is gone. Yeah, easily. Invis is gone. They clean up because they used all their support ults. They don't have anything. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yep, this is good. This is good. This is good. Now, okay, what I would have done the moment he left and tried to climb, I would have left inflated and I would have elongated towards him, but the inflated range was able to still touch him. So that was good. That was good pressure as Fantastic. Don't forget, guys, you are a duelist. You're allowed to chase kills. Just because you can turn into a tank doesn't mean you have to play as a tank. You're allowed to chase kills. And that was a good one. So, in this point, go forward. Go forward. Yes, play like this. Play like this. Play on the wall. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The team up? Use the team up? Use the team up? Use the team up? Okay, you made it out, but the team up was right there. Chase the invis. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Very good. This is good. I have no comment on this, but let's see. They said on 4:30, the crowd were on that testing one. Okay, yeah, we covered that. We covered that. But their next note was at 7:10, so we have 10 seconds left. Gates, perfect, perfect. That was a good offensive. That was a good team push. I like to, when I play with Emma Frost, I like to combine her ultimate with Fantastic's. They are slowed, they are in control, and nobody's going to be making any shields for you. So it's a good way to stack on damage and to stack on slow afterwards when they get out of the control. So times like this. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop here before we keep going. Let's see what we could talk about. Right. So on 7:10, stayed on cart a touch too long, missing the opportunity to hold the hallway and allowing them to push through and okay. So let's go back to 7:10 kind of see what he's talking about. So Penny was holding them up there. Hulk. Yeah, Penny got punished pretty hard for that. She didn't even have her generator. Let's look at Penny. I play a little Penny, so let's see what's going on. She did not have her generator when she used her ultimate. She did not. So what was the purpose? Ooh, Gamma Iron Man 2. When is the good time for a team up? When you're about to die. When you're about to die. When you're about to die and you don't have... I would say use the team up before you use rubber. If you're at 100 HP, use the team up. If you're at 200 HP, use the team up. If you're at 50, use rubber. If you don't have rubber, die. Just die fast. Don't stagger. Die fast. Okay, let's go back. So the Penny did a unfortunately not so ill-advised ult, but let's go back here. So the rocket one comes out. Normally, I would start punching the rocket ultimate when I have inflated. So I would be, instead of looking away from the rest of the team who's killing your team, because you have the invisible ultimate. So you guys are at a stalemate right now. And obviously, dealing damage to the team while they have the rocket ultimate as fantastic isn't really gonna get much value for you. So what do? You peel for your team. There's only one person right now who's saving your team, and that's Invis. You have to keep her alive. You have to peel for her. Not only that, but your Penny died. She's far away. So Emma Frost is your only tank. And she's going up against Gamma Iron Man. You know what? Let me get out of this perspective because we don't want to look at Fantastic's ass too much. But look at that. Look at what your Emma Frost is gonna go up against. And Hulk can ignore her. He can jump past her. Right? So your Invis ulted, protect her. Protect her until you have inflated, then go for the rocket. Break the rocket, then go for other people. Right? And who would you be going for? At this point in time, I'd be going for Iron Man. Yes, so you could do that. But the thing is, the reason why that's done is because there's an animation cancel. So you use your team up and then you go immediately to rubber. There's the animation cancel. The issue is that rubber takes away your movement speed. Yes, if you're down a player, you start peeling. Look at the advantage they have. They have man advantage, and they're doing it with a support ultimate. Not only that, but now they have the Gamma team up. So Hulk needs to what? He already used Exile, but let's go for theory. Hulk could just jump towards the okay, let me ban this guy. Let me go on look. Let's see, where is it? There, no bots. We don't do bots here. Yeah, so if you're down a player, start peeling. Why? Because Hulk can jump towards the Invis. Iron Man can burst to the Invis down. Because Invisible Woman's healing over time in this ultimate isn't as much as Luna's. If you're in Luna's, bro, just do whatever you want, right? But Invis can be killed in her ultimate. She absolutely can. So, Emma Frost can grab her, kick her to the wall, dead. Iron Man can Gamma with Hulk, dead. All you need is an instance or 2 instances of burst damage, and you're out. Right? So, not to mention they have the rocket team up, so they can just carelessly, recklessly go for her. And look at the team's attention. In fact, now that I'm noticing this, look at the team's attention. Star-Lord is doing his AoE damage. Emma Frost is looking away from the enemies. Fantastic is looking away from the enemies. So they are unimpeded, gonna walk into that ultimate, and they are going to just, well, they're gonna wipe the team. Who do they go for? Who are they going for right now? Who is that? Let's see. What did I say? Hulk is gonna immediately bypass that and run through it. Well, let's go. Let's rewind and let's take an overview look at the ultimate. So the ultimate comes out. Iron Man ult comes out. No kills for it. Iron Man is free. Iron Man is free. His ultimate is countered. He gets killed actually straight through it. And die fast. Good. That was good. So in that moment, let's take a look at what happens. Let's go, you know, pace by pace. Target priority is important at times like these. That's why it's important to peel. Penny came back because of the rocket. I completely forgot about that. Penny came back because of the rocket. So the whole team is here. The whole team is here. Invis uses her ult. But you can tell that they're focusing. So, damn, they really destroyed that Penny's HP. How? Oh, the Iron Man ult. Okay, the Iron Man ult, and then Hulk just kind of finished things off. Okay, so let's go back. What is our fantastic doing? Okay, good target priority. Good target priority. But, in my opinion, times like these, that's who you gotta go for. You gotta go for the Iron Man. You gotta go for the Iron Man at times like these. Yes, the supports are really good targets to choose, but your team has lost a support ult. Yeah. And the enemy team is going through. It's a bit unfortunate. But I would have to say at times like these, when you have to peel for your invis so that you can get inflated. Once you get inflated, you try and find anybody who's poorly positioned. I would say at that point in time, the Iron Man was poorly positioned. They were really high up from their team. They were really high up from their team. Let's go back there. Like that. Right, at this point in time, right there, I would say, stop. Who am I going for? Who am I going for? I am going for this guy. Go for him. Go for anybody who is outside of the range of the ultimates. You are fantastic. You will survive all damage outside of the ultimate. So you can play in and out of it. Right? Look at how high he is. Pretty realistic. Big damage. Once this happened, I would have gone for the Iron. Support ults don't matter if there's nobody in there to support. Anyways, fight's over. They lose, they get wiped, but they're very close to completing. So let's see what they do next, shall we? Okay, now they have a Captain America. They do not have a penny anymore. Fine. Captain America. Oh, let's keep it. Hulk. Yes. Yes. Good switch. Nice. Good cancel. Good. Okay, stop. Banner was killed by the team. Nice. Block it. Well done. Try and elongate past it. Yes. Okay. Yep. Hey, this is good. I have no notes here. Yes. Yes. No notes. This is well done. Peel? Well done. This is good gameplay. Get that Iron Fist. Fuck it, why not? Okay, let's take a look at this ultimate. Who do we have? We have Iron Fist, who's no longer blocking. The Invis Woman was what ended it. Yeah, bro was locked in. I love that. That was good. Great. That was great. Bro was locked in. Well done. Oh, I see what happened there. I don't think saying, oh, you could have done XYZ would have been better. I think that was good. I have nothing bad to say here. The ult I don't think was too questionable. I think I would have pursued the Iron Fist a bit more. But it wasn't a bad idea to try and go for the Iron Man. He wouldn't have seen the invisible shield. But he still got the Invisible Woman anyway. So that was good. Good. Nice. No, this was good attack. Go for the Iron Man. Your team is gonna take care of the Emma Frost. Don't ignore him. Stagger that. There's an Iron Man behind them. Is their Star-Lord gonna get it? Sure, I guess. Yeah, if it gets you the win, right? Let's see, 1050. Yeah. 1050, they said the ult was questionable. I think the ultimate could have been focused more towards the Iron Fist. I feel like you should have used get over here and ulted up top. Yeah, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to that point. So they capture the point here. So they use the ultimate all the way back here, right? After their elongation. Iron Fist is still alive. Gets grabbed. I think the ult was a Hail Mary to try and stay alive, but I don't think it was necessary. But after this ult, he, I think, was confused. Or could not choose which one to go for. At this point in time, the Iron Fist is already blocked. So unless you want to be like a TikTok hero and take the Iron Man ult for your team, stay with the Iron Fist. Stay with the Iron Fist because he is going back somewhere. And your team could still shoot the Rocket and Iron Man up there. Like, you guys still have advantage here. Let me back up. Because you got most of the kills. You guys have all advantage here. So instead of going for the people who are up there, he would have survived. How much damage does Iron Man's ultimate deal? Let's see. Iron Man. I think it's like 1,000. It deals 1,000 damage. How much does our friend here have? 685. So, would he have survived? No, he would not have. He would not have. If he took that like a champ, he would not have survived. Even if he was at max HP, he would not have survived. You don't get damage negation either in that ultimate. You get CC negation. You don't get damage negation when you use your ultimates. So he would have died. So. No, it's bonus HP. So when you have the yellow bar, it means you're anti-CC'd. It's not damage reduction. If we take a look at the website, it says when Mr. Fantastic uses Brainiac Bounce, immediately gain bonus health equal to that gained when entering inflated state. The yellow bar means you are anti-CC. You still have the same amount of HP. If something has damage negation, the game will tell you it has damage negation. So if we take a look at Emma Frost's diamond form, it'll specifically state Emma Frost takes less damage. And I'm looking at the website. 1 second here. I'll just read it out for you guys. Diamond form. 30% damage reduction in diamond form. Let's take a look at the thing. Or even Wolverine, for example. Wolverine, Undying Animal. Reducing incoming damage by 40%. Right? Let's take a look at the thing. It's down here. His Embattled Leap. Apply damage reduction. If you're getting damage reduction, the game will tell you you're getting damage reduction. He has Rocket Res? Who has Rocket Res? Fantastic? Guys, don't enable this bad behavior. Don't enable this bad behavior. Don't take that. Don't take that. Besides, the guy whiffed the Iron Man ult so much. Anyways, I mean, let's look. Right? He whiffed that Iron Man ult pretty hard. Let's see. Who is he aiming at? The Rocket. The Star-Lord can flip that. Star-Lord can flip that. Captain America could block that with his shield. That's hitting nobody. It hit nobody. Oh, damn. It hit Star-Lord. What? He... That is so tragic. Star-Lord, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So Star-Lord, let's how do I, right? Look at Star-Lord. He flips over the impact, but the splash kills him. Star-Lord flips over the the hard impact, but still dies to the splash damage. That's so tragic. That's so tragic. If Star-Lord got hit by that, he also would have taken the Fantastic with him. Or Fantastic would have survived the splash damage barely. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. No, but I would have, in this ultimate, it would have been better to, instead of chasing somebody who's really high ground, right? Go for the Iron Fist. Why? Because if you go follow the Iron Fist, you're also going to be going into an indoor area. The indoor area has bounces where you can consistently bounce over. So it would have been a better choice. Because you hit the ground there, Iron Man is not there. Rocket can dash away because Rocket didn't get hit by the ultimate. Tragic. But let's go back to regular pace and move back up where they captured it. Let's just go a little bit further. So right here, yep. Good. I think that's a little too far forward, but if Captain America is with you, then do it. Peel for your cap. Don't let him die. Pull him. Pull Iron Fist. Full Iron Fist. Oh. We had distended. Full Iron Fist. Full Iron Fist. Yikes. Okay. No big deal. So what would have been the right pick would have been to pull the Iron Fist away and then elongate the Iron Fist. Right? Captain America is a tank. He can block. He still had his shield. If we take a look, see that? Iron Fist is hitting him from behind. He still has his shield. Invis-Woman was healing him. So if you pulled the Iron Fist away and then elongated the Iron Fist, then there. I mean, look, he has all of his abilities. So pulling the Iron Fist or elongating to the Iron Fist and pulling him would have been the right pick. But he decided to peel for the Invis, which led to the death of his Captain America. He does get rezzed, but I mean, res, you want to use it when you're in a full brawl, not when you're still slowly pushing away. This offensive is nice, but I would be playing a little bit more to the left of the stairs, which is good. Elongate here. You want to elongate here instead of consistently cleaving because your team is taking a lot of damage. Okay, back up. When somebody completely walks past you, you cannot allow that. Right? Because he's gonna die. He made it out. He still died. Whereas the Emma Frost in their team, who he stayed to fight with, is still gonna live. See, the value here is gone because Neil Peasant is up. They're in an Invis ult. Rubber is now gone. They survive it, sure, but the enemy team has the advantage here. Damage advantage and no. Why? No. Okay, let's talk about this. The Invis-Woman ult is gone. Okay. One of the conditions to ult properly is gone. But now they have a Penny Parker. Now they still haven't used a Rocket ultimate. And you have a man disadvantage. Let's see the comments. Another poorly executed ult forces Rocket ult, which is good, but we're down a person and Invis was off to side, so it was basically 4v6. So that is good comments, but I also want to include the fact that you were being pushed back. Your whole team was being pushed back, and you alone decided to move forward into the Penny and fully held and ability in this ultimate. Now, Rocket ulting was not very good, so you still managed to get a bright side to this poorly executed ult, but now you're behind enemy lines. What do you do? Everybody is much higher in terms of HP. Yeah, Emma Frost dies. In fact, she uses her ult and dies. So the whole team is kind of failing here. Enemy ultimates are going out. There's not much value that they're being used for. Yeah, okay. So the enemy is also deciding to throw. Interesting. I would say just... Oh, time. Even I didn't take a look at the time. So... Well, Why is my camera so slow? Camera speed. What is damping? Let's increase that. Why is the camera so slow? What the fuck? Yeah, C9. A little bit, but they were pushed out. So. Enable free cam occlusion? What is going on here? Why is it so slow? Oh, is it because the game is slow right now? Yeah. Defeat, slowing down the game. Or not defeats, but round over. Slowing down the game. So let's take a look back here where everybody gets pushed back. So the first let's dissect what happened here. Starting from the ultimate. Because it all went downhill the moment the Star-Lord died. Why? Because Captain America already used the respawn beacon when he got killed by the Iron Fist. Right? Iron Fist was taking out your team. Iron Fist was taking out your team, and the Iron Man is inaccessible due to the penny. Right? So if Iron Fist is the only one who's going forward against your team, you have a simple target to go up against, and that's Iron Fist. Each time he ran past the Fantastic, you don't let something like that happen. You don't let a diver go against your team. If you have a chance, stop that person. Your tanks are in the front. Let them play in the front. Don't let anybody else be behind you if you are behind your tanks. If you are in front of your tanks should be in front of you. Right? So the moment this invis happened, you should have left. Which you did. But you used rubber to get out. Meanwhile, Iron Fist is mopping your backline. That's not good. This is when you start peeling for your team while your tanks can push behind. You have a Captain America. Let him do the backlining. Let him force the other team to turn around. There's no reason for you to do it. And not with Brainiac bounce too. See, that Iron Fist was doing too much work. He was the target that should have been focused on. Unfortunate ult, but bright side, you do force the rocket, so now they don't have anything. But you only have 13 seconds left. So I would have said, death ball this. And what I mean by death ball, I mean play the point, play the supports. Feel it for your supports. Let the tanks push slowly, no matter how long it takes for them. Elongate towards them, give them HP. The only person you should be punishing is anybody who goes past the tank line. Iron Fist, Iron Man. Anybody else behind that tank line, let it sit. You do have another option, but you don't have time for that option. Iron Man was contested most of the time, but Iron Fist was the one doing the most damage. Iron Fist was the one who got 2 kills. We can look at this from the Iron Man's perspective if you want. I don't mind, but the Iron Fist was the one doing the most damage. So let's go ahead and go back to when Iron Fist was getting the kills, because Iron Man was all the way back here, mind you. Right? So let's go back to when Captain America dies. I believe it was around here.
Down to 30 seconds.
Let's start from here. Let's start from this life.
My good deed for the day.
See, Iron Man is all the way back here. But do you know where the Iron Fist is? Do you know where the Iron Fist is? Do you know who Mr. Fantastic can get? This guy. Look at him. Completely uncontested. He broke that ult. He did whatever he wanted. He did whatever he wanted. You could have elongated towards him and stopped him. And obviously Brainiac bounce doesn't get much mileage. Right then and there, when the Captain America died and was rezzed, Iron Fist was the problem. See that? I don't think that ultimate was a good idea, but yeah, it was the Iron Fist that was the problem there. So he was the target that should have been focused. Elongate, slow him, pull him back if he tries to kick away. This is the Iron Fist. Now, granted, I'm only speaking from hindsight, but in that kind of situation, when you don't have time, and you really want to get the point all the way to the end, you can no longer like unless you're in like a stalemate, like true stalemate. Flanking is out of the out of the picture. You now have to peel for your team. You have to make sure that they survive. So anybody who was behind the tanks needs to have been topped off by elongation. You cannot allow anybody past your tanks. When you have to play payload, play the payload. Right? And Iron Fist was in the back line, getting the Star-Lord, getting the Captain America, punishing the Rocket. Invis was fine. She can always go invisible, and then that's it, right? Iron Fist can't get her. Iron Man was doing damage, sure, but the true disruption was coming from Iron Fist. So that's fantastic. That's I say it in my duelist line. If there's a backliner, get the backliner. In my duelist video, if there's a backliner, get the backliner. So it was Iron Fist that was really disrupting this team. So, and even when you did with your Brainiac bounce, I would say if you do a bad ult, just try and get as much bounces as you can and save the last 2 to getting back to your team. You forced the ult, but you didn't go back to your team. I would have continually bounced on the Penny mine. Bounce on the mine, the generator, because Penny's still gonna be there. Penny's still gonna be on that generator. So bounce, get as much bounce as you can, and then bounce back to your team. Instead of going into the back line. You did make it out. You did make it out, but Iron Fist was in your back line too. So you kind of swapped places, and he managed to get more out of it than you did. So unfortunate. But let's go ahead and start. Oh. Magneto? No. I was confused for a second there. Let's see where you're positioned when the round starts.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Okay.
3.
Penny's doing her shenanigans. Star-Lord is where Star-Lord wants to be. Rocket's a bit forward, but whatever. He can move around whenever he wants. Okay. Star-Lord, what are you doing? Okay. No. Back up. Oh, you're so lucky they didn't punish that. They did now. Team up. Team up. Too many shields. Rubber's not gonna work. Team up. Team up. Too many shields. Good. Get out. No. He's not the tank. So, let's back up a couple of seconds and let's talk about this defensive push. Right? Let's go to when he was playing aggressive and fighting a Emma Frost. So right here, I love aggressiveness, but I don't like it when it is ill-advised. Right? Your tanks are already behind you. You should not be in front of the tanks unless you can snap to a kill. But this is Emma Frost. You want to snap to your nemesis? Your worst enemy? What if you elongate towards her in that moment? Alright, where is she? Okay, so let's see. Hold on. I think, is there like a command to move faster? Whatever. So she's half. You're getting damage done. Right there. You wanna, let's say you elongate to her right there. What do you think is gonna happen? Magneto's gonna bubble her. She's gonna go diamond. She's gonna kick her teeth in. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. And then you rub her. There's a shield in front of you. What are you gonna reflect? Use team up. If I were you, and I really wanted to survive, I would use the team up. And I would elongate to... No. I'm telling you, do this. When somebody escapes your kill, right? and you're stuck in this position, throw out the distended grip. Throw out the distended grip. And cancel it with the team up. Why? Because then you'll have the team up HP and you'll have inflated. When you're inflated, you have a movement speed buff. And obviously you have the HP. So you could get out. You could allow yourself to get out. Yes, you would have, but the Spider-Man took so fucking long to get to the backline, so it's like, it's not his fault for not noticing that there's a Spider-Man on the enemy team. Most Spider-Mans would immediately be in the backline. Not to mention there wasn't a Spider-Man in the defense, so he didn't really have much inclination to be in the backline. But that's fine. That's okay. Now he knows that there's a Spider-Man. But what you would do here is distended grip. Distended grip is a 30 plus to your elasticity. That's inflated. So C and distended, go big. And get out. You use rubber, you slow yourself down. A lot of people, including like Quackley for example, they use their team up and then they go rubber. Rubber is good for when you can secure a kill or when you want to stall or survive for as long as possible. You don't want to survive here. You want to get out of here. You have a disadvantage in many different ways. Not the number one way is the fact that you have to walk all the way back if you die. That's not a risk that you could take. That's a risk Spider-Man can take. Iron Man can take. Not you. So, don't do this. You're very lucky it broke. You're very lucky it broke right away. If it didn't break right away, you would have been punished. But, right when that happened, there was no reason to continue playing aggressive. No reason at all. No reason at all. Back up, my friend. Back up. Because then this is what's gonna happen. Back up. Look at how quickly the HP is being melted. That's why you need to get out of there. Use the team up. You have it. Use the team up. Use it either preemptively or when you know you're about to eat shit. And there's a... Yeah, I wouldn't. I know it's juicy that Iron Man, but like, guys, the whole team is there. The whole team is here. He's gonna get healed. Right? So the issue is that there's too many shields. So even if you wanted to use the burst damage of reflexive rubber to burst the Iron Man, it's not gonna work. When there's too many shields, you wanna get... No, he hasn't. He hasn't used it once. When you have too many shields in your team, go inflated. Go inflated. Doesn't matter how. Sometimes, just use distended just to get the elasticity. You don't have to grab somebody. When you grab somebody, you're stuck with that person. You can't sweep. You can't use your other ability. You can use your other abilities, but you're stuck grabbing that one person and your other arm is trying to grab something else or the other person. Sometimes just use distended just to get more elasticity. It's not a one-shot combo. Black Panther has a one-shot combo. Spider-Man has a one-shot combo. Magic has a one-shot combo. It's not a one-shot combo. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he doesn't notice that he's getting healed. The reason why it doesn't matter is because the moment you get there, kill or no kill, guess who's gonna get killed next? The whole team is here. It was an ill-advised choice. As juicy as it was to try and elongate to that Iron Man and bring him down, the whole team was there. Not to mention, your whole team is here. Nowhere near you. What is Iron Man doing punching Emma Frost? What? Whatever. Anyways. Not good, not good. Get kicked, stuck, and pushed to the death. And I told you this. Never break the tank line. Never break the tank line. What's the tank line? Magneto and Emma Frost. Do not pass that tank line. That is death. That is death. Do not pass this tank line anymore. Stay where you are and cleave. Just cleave. Make sure nobody's in your back line. You already have Penny. Let her set up. Once she's set up, make sure Spider-Man doesn't get your supports. And cleave. Try to get inflated. Because then when you get inflated, you can push through. Once the tanks have finally pushed through the tank line, when the tanks have reached the tank line and they've pushed out into the point, then you can take that space in between and make sure the healers don't get past. That's how you play it. That's how you play it. You force them to peel backwards when there's space for you to do so. There's no space for you to do that here. None. So at 13:35, they made the comment, lots of damage through this corridor. So I tried to peel the Iron Man, but the team was all there. Maybe their idea was wrong timing. The right idea was to never do it. It was never about timing. To never do it. Look at that. They all turn around. Even the Spider-Man gets back there. And the team can't save him. The team can't save him. Rocket invis too far. No. No, this is not a good choice. Now they're using their ultimates. That's one down. Spider-Man's on the point. He's just gonna harass the healers. Okay, rocket res. Okay, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's see what he does next. What happens next determines if they can hold. Okay, decent elongation. They're back on the point. Getting pushed. Okay, good peel. Nice pick. Nice pick. Okay, the team managed to win this one. Team up, team up, team up! Team up, team up, team up. 60? Dude, if that Iron Man actually hit his shots. 3! Went down to 3! Went down to 3. If Iron Man was even just a little bit more on point. Team up, my friend. Team up. Team up. Aggressive, I like it. Aggressive, I like it, but there's not much here. Team up. You do ulting. No, she has a shield. No, 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 she has a shield. There was a rocket and there was an Iron Man. There was a rocket. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think he understood. But there was a rocket and there was an Iron Man. Much easier than an invisible woman with a shield and where the tanks are. Right? Because look who's now pushing towards him. At that point, better target priority would have been the rocket and the Iron Man. Right here? Much better. Much better than this. Also, you're just plain outnumbered. So, much better. But let's get out. Anyways, even if you can't get a kill, get out. Yes, use it to get out, use it to get out. Use it to get out. Okay, okay, not bad. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This would have been great for Brainiac bounce right here. You want to play aggressive? Brainiac bounce right here. I'm not even joking. Iron Man is stuck there. This would have been a good Brainiac bounce. Let's see, 1450 is the next comment. Ooh, we're close. Lost that. You lost that advantage. Right? Your team had pulled back already. So right here, when the nest was here, I would have pushed. Oh, your whole team is retreating. No. But you still have the bounce. Oh no. Oh, and you didn't get it. Okay, the team did. No, no, not rubber, no! Just team up and get the... No! No, just team up and just focus the Iron Man. Team up, focus the Iron Man. It would have been easy. Oh, it was blocked by the shield, and now you're dead. Oh, no. And the supports are dead because of the Iron Man. No, if you're... the team up, man. You gotta use the team up. No, where did the supports die? Let's see where the supports died. Oh man, what are they doing all the way back there? Did Spider-Man push them back there? What are they doing all the way back there? What the fuck? Okay, so it was Spider-Man. Spider-Man really pushed them far back. Still, I would have preserved offense here by... yeah, I don't know. Let's go back here. No. So the moment you see that Magneto shield, yes, you're hitting other people who are gonna continue your Brainiac bounce, but I would have used it to bounce away again. I would have used it to bounce away. Bounce away. There's nobody here, man. There's nobody here. Bounce away. You Brainiac bounce when your team is there. Not when they're not. And you're on defense. There's a limit to how far you could push on defense. You've clearly surpassed that limit. Now your team does peel for you because you got the kill, but you also lost a Star-Lord. Not to mention your supports are naked right now. Naked. They didn't push with their team. This is, as much as it is on them, it's also on you. Too aggressive, too passive. Yeah. That sucks. That was not good. That was not good. Your team wanted to peel there and you decided to ult. That was not good. You should have ulted when you had the generator. The generator is like a pseudo anchor. It tells your team, I'm ready to stay here. If you don't see that generator, leave. So, fortunately, I think you guys are going to lose this point fairly quickly since they're just going to walk in. Yeah. Let's go back. I think this thing's in the paint picture right now.
Oh, they do not look happy.
Elongate towards your... okay, they have a Hulk now. This is gonna be hard. Back up. Don't play the corner. Yeah, it was gonna happen. Elongating, rubber wasn't necessary here. Because it probably would have served better here. Okay, guys, when this kind of stuff happens, don't walk your back towards the enemy. Walk backwards, face the enemy. I believe in this game, walking backwards is the same amount of speed as walking forward. So, just face the enemy. If you have to elongate here, you're mouse and keyboard. So you elongate here, turn around, stay there. Don't turn around. Don't turn around like that. Good. Stay there. Look forward. The enemy is only in one place. This is good. Stick to the wall. Cleave. Nice. There we go. Push forward. Push past. Yes. Yes, good. Damn. Oh, stay there. Nice harassing. Nice. Very good. Very nice. What if you have to use your ability to... Yes, do that. But immediately turn around. Right? Immediately turn around because... Let's see here. Oh dear, I think the game broke. We'll have to force it. Oh my god, it broke. Okay. Here. believe it was a bit further back. Hold on, the game is taking a little bit of a dive here. Right here. When you do this, you can turn around right away. But he stayed looking forward. Yeah, see, looking back. No reason. No reason. Look forward as often as you can. Look forward as often as you can. This is good. But personally, when it's like really tight corners like this, I wouldn't elongate this. Or inflated this. I would leave inflated. I would leave inflated. But the team won. Chase him, chase him. Chase him, don't slow down. Nice. I like this. I like this. Let's let the computer slow down a bit. I'm noticing the frames have dipped quite a bit. Iron Man is still shooting up top. Where is he? Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Where were you looking? See? Looking in what direction? There's already a shield there. Why turn around? Why turn around? The whole team's behind you. This would have been great for Brainiac. But I don't think it's necessary. No, no, no! Elongate. Elongate. Spider-Man, elongate. Elongate and use the team up. Okay. Rocket. Yes. 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 Yes.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Okay. Pretty decent. Shields now. Venom. So now. Okay. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice. So, if you see, hold on. If you see Emma Frost using her ultimate and there's a shield out, elongate towards the enemy shield. Elongate towards the enemy shield, push them away. Or pull them. Yes, go for the backline. Okay, yeah. I don't know why Spider-Man did that, but... Enemies use their ults. Pick a target. Pick one target, my friend. Pick one target. They're everywhere right now. Just pick one target. Yes. Guys, I'm gonna restart this replay because it's super laggy right now. I don't know why. So we only have a couple more notes left. We were around here. 15, no, we were about here. Yeah, we were, let's see.
Some uninvited guests.
Here we go. Yeah, elongate here. Hold on. I think it's the replay control. No. Okay, we're good.
This should keep us safe.
I believe Emma ults here. This is good. Emma uses her ult. So yeah, elongate towards the Doctor Strange. He's blocking it for the rest of his team. Nonetheless, Spider-Man pulls him. Don't, when you see that happen, cancel your inflated right away. Yeah, my friend, you need to pick one target. You need to pick a target. Okay. Really good defense. Really good defense so far.
I have a shield, but no complaints.
Stop. Stop. What are you doing here? Your team is still fighting. Go to your team.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Your team is fighting. Go to your team. They're fighting. Go. 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 It doesn't matter if they're at the spawn door. If the whole team is there, be there. Don't turn away. Don't turn away. There's always somebody you could get. Yes. 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 Cancel inflated. Cancel inflated. Cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see this from the Iron Man's perspective. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the alley-oop! He pushed him to him. Okay, look. Okay. Just tip. If somebody outruns you in inflated, cancel it. Cancel it immediately and elongate towards them or pull them back if you can. So let's go. Let's go. Oh no.
Double KO.
Let's go to fantastic. Okay. I like this side flank. I like this. I will preach it every time. Good elongation. Cancel the inflated. Cancel the inflated. Cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel it. No. 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 Use the team up. Use something to survive. Oh, okay. Stall. Team up.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I would say I'm not sure what you mean by this was the right call. Many things could have changed. But I think you used rubber too early. I think you used rubber too early. And you didn't use your team up. So you didn't stall for as long as you could have. So, okay. So, it happens. They're dead. Let's move on. You are 19 HP now. You are 19 HP now. You are getting healed. Do not stall this. Do not stall this. Elongate to your team. Use the team up. Elongate to your supports. This is where you peel for the supports. Don't stall this. It's 6v1. You stall when you have a control point or when you're on overtime or when they're about to control the point. What use is stalling here? You're just feeding their ultimates. Right? Don't stall this. Run away. Go to your team. Use your team up. You got healed to max. Peel for your team who helped you. Right? Peel for your team who helped you and get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. See how quickly everybody died?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Now it's just a stagger fest. Now it's a stagger fest, and it's gonna take a while for your team to get together. Okay. Good. Iron Man to the right. Iron Man to the right. Nice team. The team would have killed him, but nice. Iron Man to the right. 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 You gotta get vengeance for what he did to your team. Look. Before we talk about this ultimate, okay? I want to talk about something else. Let's look at the enemy team. Enemy team has Loki, Cloak and Dagger. Loki is more often than not gonna copy Cloak and Dagger because it's an ally. He can see them easier than he can see the enemy rocket and the enemy invis, right? Cloak and Dagger's ultimate can do nothing for Iron Man until he gets all the way down. Where's Iron Man? If this isn't poor positioning that can be punished, I do not know what it is. You walked by him. Right? Okay. Leave. 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 Rocket. Star-Lord. Emma. Invis. Leave. Ignore. Move forward. Captain America's fighting. The Iron Man is right there, man. The Iron Man is right there. You're just gonna be pushing the enemy team to their... This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Look at this. So fucking far away. No. Should have gone for the Iron Man. What you did here, supporting your Captain America, was fine. But if Captain America, in this meta, he could survive it. There's a Loki. There's a Cloak and Dagger. You could get vulnerable, like the vulnerable darkness, and they could kill you. Don't do that. Go for the Iron Man. You ult. I'm looking at a bubble, a Cloak and Dagger bubble, and the Loki invis, not invis, the Loki regeneration domains. Nobody's gonna die from your ultimate. They might be slowed, but... I don't... Good, that was good. This fight would have been so different if Iron Man didn't survive that. Where are your supports? Did they die? They did. What killed them? What killed them? Invis died due to Cloak and Dagger. Rocket died due to Iron Man. Yes. And then you ulted. I think you realized at that point it was not a good ultimate. Completely unaware of both of us. Look. Okay, this is gonna be advice outside of Fantastic. You guys have... The enemy team is on overtime. You guys have all of this space. And you also have all of this space. Don't choke. Calm down. Relax. Take stock of the enemies that you have. You ulted. When? Let's see when you ulted. Okay. The enemy team is triple support. The enemy team is triple support, and there's an Iron Man who's not in both of the ultimates? No, this was not your fault. For your supports dying, that is not on you. That is not on you. You are the duelist. You're supposed to get the kills. Your tanks were right there. Your Emma Frost was right there. Your Star-Lord was right there. That is on them. Not to mention, you guys had the rocket ults. Did she die before or after? She died before the rocket. She died... she died after the rocket ult. But still... Were they healing each other? Hold on, let's see what happened here. Oh no, it broke. I have no idea. Okay. So you guys, okay, let's start from here. Let's start from here and let's see what happened. Star-Lord, what are you doing? Okay, so you push with your Captain America and your Emma Frost. Your team is doing the right thing here. Your other team is chasing the Cloak and Dagger with no way of stopping her. Your other team is not even moving forward. You guys have man advantage. Move forward. What? What is Star-Lord shooting at? I'm sorry. We need to find that out. Where is he? 10? Go back a bit. Oh. Why are you shooting somebody who's in the ultimate? Oh, finally he decides to shoot at him. Why would you leave? Okay. Times like these, when this happens, when a Cloak and Dagger ults into your backline, and the enemy team is still behind her, not pushing forward with her, you push the team back. The whole team back. The whole team should be working together. The whole team should be working together here. And Rocket is not healing her. Rocket is not healing her. Ah, he was reloading. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Rocket was not healing her. Nah. Should have gone for the Iron Man. Okay, maybe they didn't see it. Okay, let's stick to critiquing the Fantastic. The Iron Man is up there. Get him! Oh, ha! Triple support. Why are you fighting triple support? I made a whole video talking about don't do triple support. Take anybody who's in poor positioning. The Iron Man. The Iron Man. Ah. No, Brainiac bouncing a triple support comp, even if you have a Captain America and Emma Frost on point, is gonna do nothing for your team. Good reaction. Unfortunately, it's triple support. What do you think they're gonna do? They're all gonna survive. When you go up against triple support as Fantastic, and you want to stay playing as Fantastic, punish anybody who is out of position, who is away from the healers, from their line of sight. The Iron Man was prime example number 1. The Iron Fist is example number 2 because he's going to be pushing away from their line of sight. Back up, back up, back up. Team up. Using your ultimate would have been great here. It's still 1 minute. Are you punching your Starlet? What? No! Okay, let's slow down. Okay, flanking, not bad, not a bad idea. Cleave that. Cleave that. Nice. Distended grip. Cloak and Dagger? Distended grip. Why? Because she immediately went cloak. You don't want them to go cloak. Because this happens. This happens. Good survivability. Use your team up, man. Use your team up, man. Like, you guys need to get rid of that Iron Man. That Iron Man is so far away. Let's take a look at where he is. You are fighting people inside of a Cloak and Dagger ult. Iron Man will never be in a Cloak and Dagger ult. He's up there. Nah. Don't pull him. Elongate towards him so you get shield. Yeah, elongate towards him so you get shield. And use your team up. This is overtime, man. This is to the death. This is to the fight. What do you have? What do you have? You have Captain America who's stalling, who just died.
I have a shield, but no complaints.
Okay.
Final score.
Okay.
3, 2.
Okay. So the match is over, and you have 399. I will say this. You're fantastic overall. You know, final rating, final talk. Fantastic is really good. Honestly. Yes, we'll get to that. First of all, my friend, use the team up. You had Invisible Woman the whole game. Team up was not used at all. You use team up when you know you're about to take a lot of damage. You use team up when you're about to take a lot of damage. You use team up to cancel your animations. That would have helped you a lot. Secondly, there are times when you need to play inflated and there are times when you don't need to play inflated. And I feel like you haven't been able to manage that inflated. You like when you go inflated, you don't take advantage of that. You don't get much value out of your inflated. And when you're not inflated, there are times when you prioritize the wrong targets. Okay? When you want to push forward and play with your tanks, that's when you play inflated. When you want to chase someone down with kills, you play normal. I remember, go all the way back here, I believe it was. You haven't died yet. So it was around here. Let's go. Let's see here. Okay, so it was around here.
Got you covered.
Don't pass the stairs. Don't pass the stairs. Until your team has the advantage, don't pass the stairs. Right? I know you're in overtime. But stay at the lip of the stairs and just cleave constantly. I want to go to a punch before you do the ultimate. Stay right there. Stay right where you are and cleave. Move forward when you have inflated. Stay where you are, right here on the stairs. There's no need to do this, but we kind of all agreed that it wasn't really a good idea to do anyways. Elongate towards your Captain America. Right here. This is where I think your target priority is out of whack. Go for the Iron Fist. Get out of inflated. Get out of inflated. Don't do inflated here. Don't do inflated. Get out. Nice. Stay there. Stay there and cleave. Stay there and cleave. You got pushed. Do it again. Stay there and cleave. And this is where you ultimate, right? If you do want to use your ultimate here, don't use it in their backline. You see what I mean here? See what I mean here? Right here. Stay inflated. Leave. The moment you got webbed, leave your inflated. Leave your inflated. Okay? So, overall, when you are inflated, you are a wall. You push with your tanks. When you are normal, you peel. Your target priority, you need to go for anybody who's out of position. You need to slow down and you need to figure out who can I get. When you were in defense on the first round, you chose the tanks. You lost that push. You only won that push again because the enemy team had nothing left in reserve. You had all of your ultimates, so you mopped them. In here, the Iron Fist was doing work. You could have elongated to the Captain America. That would have been okay. He would have survived. But you should have pulled the Iron Fist. Iron Fist dies. When does Captain America die? It's right here. You will have your distended. You will have your distended. Right there. Right here. I know maybe it was the targeting, maybe it just happens to be going to Invis, that's fine. I would have cancelled inflated right here. I would have cancelled inflated right here. There's no need to be inflated when there's nobody with you. You are a ginormous target. Free food for the Emma Frost. Where's Emma Frost? She is F4. You're very lucky she doesn't have diamond. She would have grabbed you, kicked you back to her team. You were very lucky you got pushed. That was a sign you should not have been up there anyways. So, overall, use your team up. Inflated. No, I won't talk about inflated first. Use your team up. Pick your targets. Don't go for the tanks first. Go for anybody who's out of position or the supports. Anybody out of position, Iron Man, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Magic. Characters like that. When you're chasing somebody, don't do it inflated. If it's a small quarter, like when you did with the rocket in the first point of defense, it's fine. Doesn't matter. If you want to chase somebody, don't do it inflated. Do it normal. That Iron Man would have not been able to kill your team if you were not inflated and you chased him down. When you are inflated, do it with your tanks. Do it with your tanks so that you have somebody else to soak up damage. If you are inflated by yourself, everybody's going to shoot you because you're the biggest target in the game. Not good. So I won't say, I think honestly your Fantastic is really good. It is outside of Fantastic that needs a little bit more work. Granted, it's been some time since this game happened, right? I mean, look at the stats, dude. 39 and 9. Oh, shit, right. At the end of the game. Oh, where's my mouse? Let's see here. 39 and 9? That's good. Could have done with some less deaths. A couple of things could have improved, but that's good. You didn't do bad at all. You did great, man. Like, this is good. This is good gameplay. It's just, there were moments where had you gone for another person, had you gone for a different target, had you balanced your inflated elongation a little bit differently, would have been better. But overall, you need to target somebody who's in poor positioning. You need to target somebody who you can kill right away or as soon as possible. You need to do it as safe as possible. So when you were on a defense in the first point and you wanted to get that Iron Man, you should not have done it. You should have just continually punched him. Continually punched him. When the tanks had their shields breaking down, you would have gone inflated, you would have tanked some more damage, you would have been fine. When the tanks finally pushed through, and they made space for their team, then it is your role to occupy that space in between, in that choke point, under the bridge, and then go for the Iron Man. Why? Because if you had not... I mean, why? Obviously, because when you did the elongation, the whole team was there. The whole team was there, and they just punished you for it. They put you into the corner and they killed you. Not good. Yes, Star-Lord wasn't really doing much. I think, honestly, Star-Lord could have been doing a way better job at keeping the Iron Man at bay. I feel like every ult Star-Lord had could have been a team wipe. Until they had triple support at the end. When a team has triple support, as Mr. Fantastic, your job is to get anybody who is poor positioned. Poor positioned. Poor positioned. Poor positioned. That Iron Man at the very end of the first checkpoint, before the door, he was flying in the air and he was not getting healed. 2 Cloak and Dagger ults, 1 Invis ult, and he was in none of them. There's no tank who could peel for him. And you could have elongated towards him at any time. That is what Mr. Fantastic is good at. You get that guy down to the ground and you kill him. Iron Fist, pushing your team. Make sure he doesn't. When he's blocking, you elongate towards your allies. When he's not blocking, You elongate towards him. Iron Fist is a melee character. You slow him down, he's not going to be able to make the melee hits. So, if triple support and Fantastic doesn't work, let's say they're all playing together, that is when I make the switch off of Fantastic. Why? Because his damage isn't going to pierce through that triple support healing. It's just not going to happen. You're not playing Magic. You're not playing, Black Panther or Spider-Man who can 250 in one go. You're not Iron Man who can blast them all in one go. You are damage over time. You are displacement. You are disruption. That is Mr. Fantastic. That's why he is allowed to go big. Because he can take somebody who is alone 10 times out of 10 and win. 9 times the higher the rank you go. So I think, and when it comes to your ultimates, let's talk about your ultimates. You had maybe 1 to 2 ultimates that got you value. The others were ill-advised. The others were, I don't know what was going on with those ultimates. Yes, they were questionable. So when it comes to using Brainiac Bounce, you use it after support ults. Use it after a support ult. And this is why I say switch off of Fantastic after triple support, because in triple support, everybody, there's going to be so many support ults. They're going to chain them over and over again. So use Brainiac Bounce after support ult. Use Brainiac Bounce when your team is actively pushing. Makes it easier. Use Brainiac Bounce if you're stalling on a point, like when the Strange portal was happening. Use it after Strange has broken his portal. After he has broken his portal. Or use it away from the Strange. Now, when you did your ultimate, you did it the same time he landed and he just blocked it. You also did it when there was nobody there. The enemy team hadn't completely filtered in through the portal yet, and you used it too soon. I said it before when I was talking about the portal back then. If there is a Doctor Strange, get inflated. Doesn't matter how. I don't care how. Even if you have to distend at his shield, if you have to distend on the ground, if you have to elongate your teammates, elongate anybody, get inflated. And push him. Punch him. Break him. And then, when the rest of the team is filtered through, when the Iron Man was coming out, when the Iron Fist was coming out, when Invisible One was back coming out, then you would have used your Brainiac Bounce. Because we saw back there, both Invises were beside each other. Just sitting pretty, healing. So, Brainiac Bounce after support ults. Brainiac Bounces when your team wants to anchor down on a point. Brainiac Bounces when your team wants to push. They are actively making the effort of going forward, not when they're at a stalemate and are unable to push forward. And if you do, for whatever reason, make a Brainiac Bounce ult that is questionable, or let's just say bad, try and get as many bounces and save the last 2 to get the fuck out. When you ulted the enemy team at this point here, that second bounce, you should have gotten the 3rd bounce, and by the 4th or 5th bounce, you should have bounced out. You should have farmed it on the Penny, you should have farmed it on the Emma Frost who were there, and you should have left. Your team was already dying. You managed to get out, but it still killed you eventually. So, overall, you're really good. You made it to Diamond 1. In fact, I think you can easily make it to Grandmaster. Maybe you already have. But when you go up against triple support, you have to start peeling. You have to start going for people who are in poor positioning. When you are going up against, when you're on defense, play as a duelist. Play as a duelist. But balance your inflated and use your team up, man. Use your team up. Okay. Let's play a competitive match. Huh? Let's do a live competitive match. much as I would like to do it as Ultron, let's do a live competitive match. And we will cover some of the things that happened in your game. How does that sound? And I'll do as much live commentary as I can. Yes, every Sunday. We do this every Sunday. Just cracking my knuckles. Whoa, estimated time 1 minute. It's Sunday at 2 o'clock. There's no gamers? Okay, I was saying. Okay.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
As much as I would love to pick Ultron, I am going to
I've
pick
seen
Fantastic.
wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
This is a new meta, so I don't know.
Who am I gonna banish from this
I don't know what we're
match?
doing here. Everyone's going for Penny? Interesting. Oh, yes, we're in Clintar. But we're on defense. We don't want to... Sure, why not? I want to get rid of Storm, honestly. I don't know what the bans are yet, guys. Interesting. That works for me. Both work for me. Storm. Yeah, I was thinking Storm too. Let's do Storm. Where is she? I was thinking Storm too. Storm, even before the even before season 2.5, Storm was always super good on this map. Storm was always super good on this map. Oh my god.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay, Rocket. Rocket Ultron, I think it could work. Depends on what we have for the other two. Let me put my headphones on. Lintar. I don't know, isn't that Loki slow heal? Kind of, yeah. Kind of. We'll have to see. The bonus HP that Ultron gives can mitigate his slow heals. I anticipate Venom having the drone though quite a bit. Oh, we have a Strange. Okay, so Strange is gonna get. I'm gonna play with Strange because I'm gonna anticipate him getting a lot of the drone heals. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start recording here. I'm gonna walk through here so I can get my
Starts in 5,
thing
4, 3, 2,
on my
1.
headphones.
You have to stop
Alright.
them from securing the mission area.
Oh, he broke it. I don't have shield. So Ultron is another flyer. I'm gonna go ahead and give shields to Iron Man.
Extra shielding. Yes, please.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Strange. Roots. Okay. Get out, get out, get out! Okay, I'm peeling for Strange. Let's focus Groot. Nice. Okay, I'm backing out. I am backing out despite the team being able to push forward. I'm gonna give Iron Man elongation. Nope, no need. We're peeling. Give it to Ultron. Okay, I'll be fine.
Extermination!
Okay. Cancel. Strange. I'm looking at my right side because I see a silhouette. Wolverine. I'm gonna use inflated from the right side. Try and get Groot. Let's go. I'm playing aggressive. I'm playing aggressive. I'm playing aggressive because I... Oh, he whiffed that. We can punish that. Pulling Magneto back.
Extermination!
I'm using my movement speed to get out. I'm canceling elongation. I'm gonna give Strange shields. I'm pulling Magneto closer to the team. I'm getting out. That was close. Too close for comfort. I'm staying here. Magneto. Okay. Not good. Not good. Nope. Groot is hard. No, I don't use chat. In the video, no. It's okay. I see you.
I'm more resilient than you think.
So, Iron Man was doing fine. I should have probably elongated towards him a bit more.
You need to stop that.
Groot is tough because his walls can really slow down the team. Venom though, Venom needs to switch off because he's diving, but he's not getting much value. Those walls. I haven't used my ultimate yet. Oh, the cloak.
Extermination!
Okay. Watch out, Wolverine. I'm trying to see for a Cloak and Dagger's ult finish, but they still have... Okay. There we go. There we go. Once I realized they have no support ults, I pushed. Oh, elongate. Yes, let's go. Okay. So the reason why I ulted back there is because I realized they don't have Cloak and Dagger ults. They don't have Ultron ults. He already used Extermination. So I'm gonna push. I don't care. Okay, let's play back. Because now they're definitely gonna have their support up. Even Venom realized that. I'm gonna give him shields because he's definitely the one in the most trouble. Much as I want to give Venom shields, I don't want to get caught out. Venom has a lot more mobility than I do. We want to facilitate him. Good. This is good. Oh, I survived. Nope. Team wipe. Okay, so normally I would like to engage with the flyers against Clintar, but they are so far away, and Groot's walls make it hard to run back. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do. We haven't even gotten an Agamotto yet either. I'm gonna have to focus flyers with our Venom. Because Venom is easily his.
Only 60 seconds left.
Extermination!
Learn the map, learn your positioning. That's the wrong elongation. Okay, let's get these flyers. I need to get out.
Down to 30 seconds.
I have enough HP. Let's go. Let's go. No ult. Okay. If we team up together. Sorry, I get so focused.
There's still a chance to
This is why I wanted to kill the Iron Man.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Let's see what I can do here.
better stop that vehicle.
Ah, I got pushed away.
They hit a checkpoint.
We can kill him, we can kill him.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
I didn't use my river.
There's still
Okay,
more work to be
so
done.
we can. What can I
Only
do
60
here?
seconds left.
They have a Hela now. I will focus the Hela. See if I can grab anybody out of position.
Better stop that vehicle.
Oh no. Looks like it's my turn to play tank.
Us against the world.
Extermination!
It's now or never. Stop them.
Hela, where is she?
Better stop that vehicle.
Not good. That was not good.
Still 10 seconds. Don't give them another inch.
That was not good. Okay. All right, man. I'll catch you later.
Until we have a winner.
I won't rest until this is solved.
That is not good. Okay, but they're on overtime.
The current score is 0.
I didn't do very well.
3.
I'm very rusty today.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 2.
My inventions have saved worlds, but the best thing I ever built was my family.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I hate to admit it, but science alone might not get us through this one.
Things
Okay.
must be dire if you're willing to factor magic as a possible solution.
I'm willing to explore any advantages we have available, Stephen.
And it's a good thing I happen to have a few up my sleeve.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
They don't have triple support,
3,
so it's not like it's
2,
impossible.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I got new targets. What do you think? I think Jeff is now a healer, not a DPS. You're gonna have to choose your shots wisely now.
We can cause significant damage here.
Damn.
What a relief.
And for the health pack. Ugh. Alright. Fine with me.
In his final
Thanks.
Don't mind me. They spotted. I'm just dying. Yeah, well, hey,
is this team doing? What is this team doing? Dude.
That was illogical. Recalculating. This is my unnatural selection.
Back from the brink, baby.
Energy levels rising.
Why would I need healing?
Only 60 seconds left.
My children. Repairs on the way.
That put a spring in my step?
I don't think that's welcoming committee.
Myself again.
Exterminate all the flaws. Make yourself useful.
Down to 30 seconds. Us against the world.
Time is of the essence. Power levels restored. Ultron Blast.
Maximum pulse!
Final 10 seconds.
You're welcome. Aw, man, I gotta bring it
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Extermination!
Oh my god, dude.
Where are our reinforcements?
Well. Sorry, I was so focused on this match, but we have a thrower, so.
0, 2, 3.
People with weak mental are usually the ones who don't go very far.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Oh well, what can you do? I think they were. Let's get some dubs starting now.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Punisher, really? Really, Punisher? Celestial? I'm not contesting because I don't know yet. I still don't like Groot though. Just don't like those walls. Looks like they have flyers.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
I think blue will make me stick count.
My inventions have saved worlds, but the best thing I ever built was my family.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The actual Magneto. Wow.
Should I know who you are?
No, but you should know magnetism doesn't work on super cooled materials. Guess what I
Get
can
this
do?
dub. I'm gonna show y'all how to play this fucking character.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Start
All you
recording.
need to do is capture the missionary.
Alright, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread.
This crisis is stretching me to my limits, and that's saying something. Feeling fantastic.
I know there's somebody here.
A shield.
Looks like the mission area is yours for now.
Warding, just making sure they don't heal.
Is yours.
Now I can play aggressive.
That's one down. Literally.
I don't have to be that page.
Warding. So when I do that, I'm just warding away. I know I can't get kills because it's 3 people, 3v1. But the whole job to be inflated is to make sure that I am blocking access to Healing Strange, which I did because he is no longer there.
Turn around.
I'm not using my elongation or distended because I don't want to go inflated just yet. I'm okay with letting it go down. Alright. Sorry, it's a little bit spotty because there's so many effects in the game now. But if Magneto is going to continue frontlining like this, I'm going to continue giving him shields.
Admit it. You need me.
Yeah. So as I was saying in the VOD review, when you're fighting Doctor Strange, you get inflated. I don't know why Luna ulted, but that's fine. Just get inflated.
Protection is always welcome.
Finish the job for you.
The area's almost yours.
Just giving my elongation to Magneto because I don't need to give it to anybody else. Now they have a tank comp. Now I'm going to start peeling backwards. Playing here.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Gonna help Strange as best as I can. I mean Magneto. I'm not gonna survive this unless I use my ultimate here. Okay, Jeff, come on. Oh, he died. What was that nightmare of a match? What happened? I hope my recording didn't suffer, bro. I don't know what happened. That was weird. I think everybody got swallowed by the Jeff ults twice over, so I just couldn't even get anybody. I didn't even use rubber, so I don't know how they both missed me.
Everything eventually ends. I'm here to make sure this is not the day that it does.
A shield. How quaint.
30 seconds.
But yeah, the whole point of that match was for me to just make sure that Magneto can survive being their front line.
I would be curious
I didn't
to see
elongate
the
to anybody else,
gathered
just
on
him.
the time stream entanglement.
I did it once to the Hawkeye who is low, but that's because he's low. I didn't want him to get picked off by anything random.
Limits to organic beings.
So,
We are on the same team here, aren't we? That data could save billions of lives.
If I cared about saving,
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
since we have a solo tank, it's my job to not be a tank, but to facilitate his tanking. Best way to do that is to make sure that he gets supported, especially now with Ultron providing extra damage. I'm gonna play here. What do we have?
Here they are now. They shall not escape our right now. Literally.
Extermination!
Mission area is yours to capture now. They captured the mission area.
I'm gonna die.
Warning. Protective shield compromised. Cease hostile actions.
There's still
I
more work
was
to be
trying to peel, but I was not getting healed. I should have gone for the support instead of the storm. She was still like in front of a lot of enemies. They don't have a rocket. Rocket is banned.
done. Feeling fantastic.
I am ready to
By
put on
the
the show.
eye of Agamotto!
Hits the ground.
How did she not die? What are they doing? Let's see.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I'm gonna.
Feeling fantastic.
Gonna rubber so I can get some damage to put back. There we go. Assassination. Just gonna get out. Too late. Get back here. Oh, perfect. He's anti. Mag? Range? What are you doing?
Feeling fantastic.
I'm getting out. I'm giving them the point here because I know what he's trying to do.
Eye of Agamotto!
I'm huge, so I'm fine. I knew that he was trying to do that. I wasn't getting healed though. I think he was reloading.
They've
There's
almost
still
done
more
it.
work to be done.
I can use my ultimate. I think Luna has not ulted though, so we're gonna have to see.
I'm hurt. A nice deep freeze. Thanks for the shield.
Extermination!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Hits the ground finale.
Here's how you shoot. Not so
That's not fucking good. How did she not fall down? How did she not fall down? What? That was weird. Okay. We got this.
When scientific resolutions prove insufficient, giant fists do come in handy. I've seen wonders.
I never wanted to be Iron Man. People want to be
30
led.
seconds.
You want me to switch? Fine.
Get ready.
Curious. Your metal shell does not bend to my whim.
My alloys are non-magnetic, a strategic design choice.
A step above a sentinel, that is for certain.
Evolution does not apply only to organic life.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
I'm
it?
not going in the middle.
You speak as if you know strategy. You know nothing.
That one hurt.
If you wish to survive, you must prepare.
Heads up, back guys. That put a spring in my step.
I have to reload this. Ugh.
Capture now.
The whole team is moving with her.
I am red frozen.
I'm gonna find whoever put me out last time.
They captured the mission area.
Powering up. You see, this is why I protect my flesh parts. Oh, crisis averted.
Strong together.
By the eye.
Extermination! Ultron reigns supreme.
A nice deep freeze.
Last minute
Their
miracle.
team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Why Fantastic would have been better here.
Powering up.
By the eye of Agamotto.
You see, this is why I protect my flesh parts.
The grand finale.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
See them? Right there.
Maximum.
I am ready for
This game, man.
I need powering up.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I don't like this. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'm back. Powering up.
Dude! That's why I needed to play Fantastic, to push this bitch down. Like, of course... I'm not playing this guy. I don't care if I have ult or not.
Everything eventually ends. I'm here to make sure this is not the
By
day
the eye of Agamotto.
What? I'm not even there! Whatever. I'm telling you, man, Fantastic was the way. I didn't focus on getting kills because we had the first one.
Well, you can't
I don't know.
expect to win them all.
I don't know if I'm still Celestial. We'll see. Off to a bad start today. Whatever. Need to ban Storm. She's too good.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
from this match.
Nice.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get this dub. Let's get this dub. And call it a stream here because we've been live for almost 3 hours. Trying to eat.
Insufficient. Giant fists do come
Somebody
in
on that team
handy.
is gonna have to lose their
They'll be
main.
coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Nice, Luna. Invis.
Are you, like, really the goddess of the underworld?
Why? Would you like a tour? I warn you, entering is easier.
We must get to safety. Keep an eye on this spot.
The battle starts in 5,
Strong together.
4,
We'll see what Spider-Man can do for us, but
2, 1.
My own shield.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Well, despite the obvious,
nope.
it's unlikely
He is gonna get
will be
zapped.
What a relief.
Please.
I can use some aid. Shield activated.
Yeah, let's train some shield help. Who do they have? They don't have anybody who can dive us, so I don't have to worry too much about the backline.
Not so fast, friend.
Where's
Usually I create
they don't have a
my
tank.
own shield.
Feeling fantastic.
Nice.
Shield activated.
We got company.
That sucks. Too much damage. Come on, Spider-Man.
I'm more resilient than you think.
Let's do this shit. Oh, he is. Can we get a portal? Oh, he's just leaving.
Anyone willing to help? I can be reckless now.
Dude.
A nice deep freeze.
Better stop that vehicle.
Until this is solved.
See them? Right there. I'm hurt.
They faded halfway. Stop them.
Armor packs. You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web. Once I get stuck, game.
Quite the collaboration.
Behind you.
What a relief. You deserved far better than that, Peter.
You want the protection. I accept.
Come on.
You stopped them in their tracks.
That's fine with me.
There's
That's.
still more work to be done.
I don't know what that is.
Over here. I can heal you. What am I? Invisible? No one. You're back.
What armor is this?
What a relief. Hell unleashed! Shields up!
There we go. 2 support ults. I think it was Haka.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
It's the grand finale. There's still a chance to
Come on, don't ult so late. Are they triple support? They are.
Trouble has arrived. Shield activated. Feeling fantastic.
No worries. I've got your back. I'm still warming up.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Aggressive.
Good work, Susan. Let me return the favor.
Too much damage.
I unleash the Vishanti power.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
We've been discovered. Not so fast, friend.
This is real firepower.
A nice deep freeze.
Only 60 seconds left.
Hell unleashed.
That almost hurt.
I am ready
There we go.
to put on a show.
Can always count on you, Spidey.
A feast for my crows.
That was simple. What a relief.
Ugh,
Down to 30 seconds.
too much damage. Not much. Playing on the same map.
I'm more
Nice swift
resilient
portal.
than you think.
An
I
opportunity
think
for combat.
just have to watch out.
Woo! Never miss.
Behind you.
Too much.
Until we have a winner.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Ah, no!
Feeling fantastic.
Let me get elongated.
Located.
Not so fast.
Let's go.
Enemy located.
I'm fighting the Strange because he's their only shield right now. I'm gonna have triple support.
This is real firepower.
Nah. Wolverine pulled me away. Couldn't focus the supports.
Checkpoint.
Gonna show them how it's done? I'll try.
Time to stop them.
I'll try. We're on defense. Now they're playing an actual comp. They're not playing whatever garbage they were playing before. So it should be fairly challenging.
Better stop that vehicle.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Without Spider-Man, New York has lost its heart.
Feeling fantastic.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Okay, I'm just gonna get stunned to high hell.
Behind you.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Kraken speaking has been dealt with.
Hitting here could cause massive destruction.
Got away. Got away.
This feels
Down to 30 seconds.
Nice.
One another.
Nice, nice, nice.
An extra force field? Great.
Reminder, I'm only doing this because
I am ready to put on a show.
Strange is their only tank. So he's the only one I'm trying to like do this for. Hello. Hello. Hello, Luna.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
There we go. See how I bounced between ally, back and forth, until I was able to find the target that I wanted? It wasn't a very good Brainiac bounce, but I was able to slow down the enemy team and figure out what I wanted. I also got Hella to ult. She didn't get any value out of it.
Things up, including which side
So.
you're on.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever.
Now we're on attack.
You'll need a top-notch team to win.
Let's see what we
this
can do.
one.
Now they're gonna try and play sneaky in the beginning. So my goal is to go out of the left door and try to like rubber to make sure that Spider-Man doesn't grab anybody because they played Spider-Man towards the end. Usually if they play Spider-Man, they're gonna stay Spider-Man.
Winning isn't always about hitting harder. Sometimes it's about thinking harder.
But welcome back, by the way. I completely forgot to say
Before you
that.
attack. Get ready.
I can handle this, Sue. You should head back to the Baxter building at once. It's safer there.
I appreciate you looking out for me, dear, but I'm not about to miss the final battle.
Fair enough. I've seen. Then we'll face this crisis the same way we
Always try to get your
together.
elasticity up as soon as you can.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
There we go.
1. All you need to do is
No
capture
Spider-Man.
the mission area. Got it?
Normal Tuesday in our family.
Hulk. Okay. I knew it was gonna happen.
These creatures may be the spawn of Monstro.
Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Spider-Man. Don't do that. Have to watch out. Diamond. Just gonna stay here. Make sure he doesn't get anybody. Just gonna stay here. Just gonna stay here. And low. There we go. This is what I was trying to avoid. Hulk is back now. Diamond. I see the supports. I'm gonna go for Namor. Come on, peek. I dare you. I got you.
Double KO.
Fail to impress me, Reed.
Into Hello Wolverine? Of course I am. The hell?
Warming up.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Us against the world.
3 tanks, by the way. 3 tanks. Hello. Nice. You see how I quickly left inflated to use my abilities? I'm just gonna ride the wave. I'm gonna ride this wave. Ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave. I'm ulting. Namor? Bubble? I dare you. See? Ride the wave. Ride the wave. Don't ult. Ride the wave.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
The eye is open.
See how aggressive the team is playing? I love this. I have to help Spider-Man. Nope. Nope. No jumping for you. I see what you're trying to do, Strange. I'm going for Rocket. Hawkeye? Ugh. I thought Bucky died. Oh, I knew. That's so unfortunate. If Bucky didn't come back that quickly, man, I would have had him.
I would welcome you to
Okay, so lucky for us.
Hell would never see another soul cross its
Hell unleash! Shields up!
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Dumbass. I'm not going for you anyways. Oh, what?
Us against the world!
Good work, Susan.
Focus the attack here, you fool!
Never miss.
Okay, ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave.
You get a web. You get a web. This domain is
Ride the wave, ride the wave. I'm only going for Emma because she's going for my tanks.
This is real fire.
Everybody's here, everybody's here. Let's see what I can find.
Armed and again!
How, that was bad on my part. Seems a little laggy. I mean, yeah, look at how much shit's going on. That was bad on my part. I should have found better target priority. Well, they used all of their ultimates, if that's any consolation. So all we have to do,
Thanks for the shield.
I have to make sure. Come on.
Susan. Break this curse. The city still has a chance. That almost hurt.
Enemy located.
A force field.
Turn around, quick.
Hey, Hala.
That almost hurt.
Nobody's healing me. I'm dead. Okay, I think let's see here. I'm making the same mistakes.
Got your back.
Too high damage. Yeah, too high damage. I think.
We need to disappear. We need to disappear. Get that vehicle moving again. Only 60 seconds.
Is he gonna portal?
Enemy in front of us.
Dude, you gotta use your ultimate.
Shield activated.
Nice. Rocket though. Damn.
We must confront Dracula himself to live.
Fire station.
Let's go.
Now it's showtime.
When support ults happen, you have to try your best to ride it out. I know I ulted during the rocket one, but they were already low.
If we can break this curse, the city still has a chance.
You offer protection.
Better retreat.
I accept.
I'm gonna play a little bit up. If my team is up, I'm gonna play a little bit up. This is why. No, you're not kicking me out. I'm gonna try and get inflated as often as as quickly as I can. Watch out for.
Don't let anything stand in your way. Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, the rocket is so low. Come on, Hella. Poor positioning. Poor positioning. Fuck. Got him. Let's go. I'm pushing up. I'm pushing up. Let's go.
Final score 3,
So
2.
this one's a little bit spotty. I did say Central Park is not a good map for Fantastic, but what happened there was once the Cloak and Dagger ult finished, I used my ult. Because they were all low. And their only tank was overextended grabbing the Strange. So they had no protection for mine. And we completely rinsed through them. I will do one more game. I'm still -3. If I win, then I win. If I don't, then I don't. Already on stream, brother. But yeah, definitely add me. My name is it's pretty straightforward, right? So add me whenever. Also, while it's pending, you could still spectate me. It's not like I have my stuff hidden anyways. Got some nice comments today. Hell yeah. But did you see how in that match I always focus the DPS who are way out of line? The Bucky who was on the bridge, the Hawkeye who was on the bridge. Anybody who's far away, that's the target.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
I don't want to play against Storm. He sent it? Awesome. I'll check after the match. Start recording here and then we'll talk. Yep, I knew it. Now teams either ban Rocket or Penny. I know this is domination, so Penny's gonna be pretty strong. Hawkeye? Our team will suffer against the Penny. I'm okay with this though. Hopefully they do Penny. Iron Man, interesting. Well,
Pick your hero.
who did we ban last match? Storm, Penny, Punisher. Punisher was banned quite a bit. Storm is really strong though. She just makes everybody who's already strong this time around super strong. I believe this is the monument.
In the face of cosmic cataclysm, every one of us can make a difference.
30 seconds.
So, like I said in the video, I'm gonna start monument on the inside, and then we'll see where we can go from there.
I hate to admit it, but science alone might not get us through this one.
Things must be dire if you're willing to factor magic as a possible solution.
Yeah, we're banning Storm, dude.
I'm willing to explore any advantages we have.
She's much stronger now, and she's gonna make people who are already strong even stronger.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do.
Especially with all the flying characters,
Got it?
Ultron flying, Iron Man flying.
Today we fight as allies. Do not give me reason to alter that arrangement.
So
There they are.
I have suffered severe damage.
let's see what they have.
Our enemy has been spotted.
Looks like the mission area is
And that's why your boy goes in the monuments. Now I'm here on points. I'm gonna peel. I hear Spider-Man. Let me see if I can get Ultron. He's high. He's flying pretty high. On point. Who's on point? If she's chasing somebody, there's somebody worth
Thanks for the shield.
chasing. Yeah, her damage boost. You have a Spider-Man.
Incoming.
Just gonna give her a lot of shields. He's gonna try and pull somebody, I think.
Approach this site with caution. Your powers are mine.
I am ready to put on a show.
Ah.
Half of the mission area. Keep going. I suck.
That almost hurt.
Hits the ground.
Luna, come back! Luna, come back!
Feeling fantastic. Fantastic!
Tried to chase him.
Don't mess with the amazing.
Too laggy. I'm not able to catch him. My frames are dying hard. Well, whatever. We made it to 76. Honestly, I should have kept on the Luna when I ulted that instead of going for the Loki. I should have kept on the Luna.
Their team's capture progress has
Nice recapture.
waypoint.
By warding Spidey away from the team, I'm able to like actively let our healers breathe. Even if I'm not killing him, constant elongation, the constant pressure, he's not gonna be able to do much. He hasn't been able to do much. He's 2-1.
I am ready to put on a show.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner.
Your powers are mine.
I am ready to put on a show.
Always the final pushes, man. Okay, I can kill him.
Double kill.
I lived through that whole thing.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I shouldn't have done that, but I really should not have done that, but I did it. We got value off of it too, so whatever. Yeah, my stream is getting laggy. I can totally tell. I think my recording is super scuffed, but that's fine.
Winning isn't always about hitting harder. Sometimes it's about
I'm gonna have to fix a couple of things. Hopefully the audio is fine, because the audio is the hardest thing to fix. Hardest thing to fix.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Upon the red rock of Mars, I have built my church, and from it I shall erase all organic life.
I am going to enjoy taking you apart, Ultron. One bolt at a time.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get as much inflated as we can, and then we go, go, go!
To the mission area. Got it?
After what Hydra did to me, this fight got a lot more personal.
I don't usually like going through this way, but let me show you why. Roots.
Trouble has arrived.
Just to get out. And to thread the needle? Nah.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Mission area is yours to capture now.
Nice. I'm out.
Capture the mission area.
Feeling fantastic.
I tried to pull her. Jesus Christ. Jesus. They had 2 Ultrons? Oh, triple supports! Fucking hell. Okay.
I'm more resilient than you think.
Their team's
Ah.
progress has passed the halfway
I was like,
point.
I thought their Loki switched to Ultron, so that's why I was allowing myself to be aggressive. But they have triple support now. This is gonna be so annoying. There we go, there we go. That sucks.
Extermination!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. I am ready to put on a show.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Fucking hell, my team can't get kills. I'm literally holding the supports back.
Extermination!
I am ready to put on a show.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Dude, how long was I fighting those supports, man? They were shooting at me more than they were healing their team. Ugh. I don't like being toxic.
Trouble has arrived.
Turret's blown. I'm infantry again.
I better make this count. Leave them to shield shoot!
Nice. I'm playing aggressive here because I know his team isn't there to help him. Going big just so I have HP. Alright, soak up damage for a mag. I'm hearing footsteps.
Half of the mission area. Keep going.
They will more than likely have support ults too. What is Groot doing? He's fucking his team over.
I am ready to put on a show. A nice deep freeze. Fury's almost yours. I am ready to put on a show.
Ah, he got away. What did he? When did they get? Nah, that sucks. Dude, triple support, man. Just Luna after Luna ult. What the fuck? No advice I could give could help mitigate that.
Everything eventually ends. I'm here to make sure this is not the day that it does.
Oh well.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
An extra force field?
Think you're fast enough to stop a high-velocity round aimed straight between your eyes, old-timer?
Why would I have to be? I've already disabled the internal mechanisms on all of your weapons.
What the?
Now, play nice, and perhaps I'll put your toys back together.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Twisted metal in ways I would not dare face.
Good thing I packed some extra magazines.
Let's see what we can do here.
Weapons. I'm in love.
This isn't science, it's torture.
Ah, here they are now.
You're not grabbing me.
This should limit any damage.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh. Bye, Emma.
Predictable outcome.
The mission area is yours.
Nice.
Even small victories are worth celebrating. Vortex field.
Be sticking to the right. Always good. Get that off angle.
Great.
So long, turret.
A shield. How quaint.
Trouble has arrived. This should limit any damage.
Healing, healing. Nice. Once I saw him get past, like I'm playing this wall and I'm just swiping from here, right? Once somebody gets past, like I said, once they pass that tank line, you pull them back. Make sure they don't do anything.
Got my own cover. Nice.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a
So
show.
once this Luna ult is over, then they're not even pushing with it.
Keep going.
Once it's over, once it's over. Once it's over. Oh my god!
By the eye of Agamotto! Again!
Oh, I grabbed it. Fuck, he's getting streamed. He's getting. Yeah, I stalled. I stalled for as long as I can on that point. We were at 96. Look at that. And now the team is cycling back in.
Rest until this is solved.
That's what happens when you use the team up, man. But that double back-to-back Luna ult, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on
What
a
is
show.
this? Nice. Gonna get strange. Nope, gonna go for Luna.
A force field.
There we go. It's all target priority, man. All target priority, man. GG's. Hopefully it wasn't too buggy, too laggy, but yeah, I mean, double Luna ults. What do you do? I think I'm literally back where I started today. Wonderful. Should we do one more? Let's do more. No, we clutched up towards the end. It's hard, man, to play Ultron. You need like a small, like a big map to play Ultron. I don't think playing him in small maps is a good idea. Like this one, yeah, this one would work for Ultron. Oh shoot! I forgot. I forgot.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
A Thorbane in this economy?
Now, who am I gonna
Like everybody wants to ban Storm right now. Not good. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ugh. Damn, I hate it when we double ban. If we're gonna use a penny, I say we get rid of this guy. Nobody else is doing anything anyways, so. Okay, that's good.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Hopefully we have good nests. If not, nice. I got the team up. We're on defense first. We don't have a shield, so I'll have to be playing on the wall and playing upstairs.
There's a solution for every problem if you just look hard enough.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I would be curious to see the data you've gathered on the time stream entanglement.
Access denied. My drives are strictly off limits to organic beings.
We are on the same team here, aren't we? That data could save billions of lives.
If I cared about saving...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
The Master Weaver is not going to be thrilled with me for jumping around realities. Lovely they are. They should keep it safe.
Gotta stop that vehicle.
What I did here was to give Groot space, so I can get to this pesky Iron Man. There we go. I'm dead. Ah.
I have a shield.
Extermination!
Feeling fantastic.
Where is he?
Well, hello there.
Ah. Nice. I have to stay with Groot. I have to stay with Groot. Okay, okay. Oh, that was way too high intensity. I have to make sure Jeff doesn't even try anything here. That is an Iron Man ult if I've ever heard one.
You stopped them in their tracks. They should keep it safe. Fire mode.
Hello there. Feeling fantastic.
What am I?
Maximum pulse.
Shields up.
Somebody's here. Oh, that is so unlucky. Fine. Fine. We'll just hold him here. No, Groot.
Only 60 seconds left.
Can't ult because the thing peeled really well for them. Let's go. Let's see what I can get out of here. Oh, Wolverine. Wolverine. Fuck. That's not good. I need to get big quick. Need to get Wolverine. Ah. Nice. Hella. Get this guy out of here. Where'd he go? They have a strange now? Nice, they off. Let's go. That was good.
Current score is 0-2.
That was really good.
0. Time to switch things up.
Made sure Wolverine didn't get too far. Anytime anybody was going on the pennies, I got him. I got my flyers down. There's no Iron Man anymore. I ulted right there so that I could pull everybody back. I knew I wasn't going to kill the supports. It's 3 supports. They're just going to heal each other. But I pulled everybody back. I kept them there because I knew if I hadn't ulted right there, they would have pushed on my team. By having the supports heal the supports, the tanks aren't able to push forward. Which means the tanks have to go back. I died for it, which was ill-advised, but we have Rocket. And I think I'm the only one who used his respawn beacons. So...
Solve everything. So, let's get started.
Protection is always welcome.
Depending on attack, it's gonna be tricky, but if we can get the right side, if we can peel to the... If we can get to the right side, I think we'll win. Also, the early pity kills? This guy knows what's up.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My god.
Protect you than I, little one. It seems extinction is on the agenda once again.
Success!
Oh,
My square!
I'm sure.
Some sort of turret.
I'm gonna have Ultron shoot at it. I'm getting Wolverine. I'm getting Wolverine. Ultron is super low. Playing aggressive. Getting inflated as much as I can, as quickly as I can. I want to get this string out of here.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Is he gonna go to the car? Is that a way out? No. What other sports do they have? Rockets? I need to wait for the rocket ult. Maybe...
Judge, jury, executioner.
There we go. Okay. Let's go. Where are the supports for the team? Haha. There we go.
Final score 1-2.
That's all it takes. Waiting for the support ults to finish, you ult them. What do? They always run away. They never go to their tanks.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Never go to their tanks. No healers? No fighting. Damn, our Magneto didn't even die. Well done. That's how you play Fantastic. Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna add you back and then I'm going to call it. All Fantastic. Plus 19 though. I don't like that. So there you go. I'm going to make an Ultron video and then I'm going to upload the Fantastic video. And then I'm going to maybe do the live commentary video that I just did for this game. Maybe add something more. I think going forward for Fantastic, since I've done plenty of guides, I'm just going to do a live commentary and more adaptive content. And then for Ultron, we'll do guides and all that kind of stuff. For Ultron, I don't know if I'm going to follow the same path as Fantastic. Because the guide took a lot out of me. And there's a lot more characters now. Next Sunday, yes. Next Sunday, we'll do another stream. We'll do another VOD review. So if you have more, let me know. But, I mean, toss it here. Toss it in, I'll make a post. After this stream ends, I'll make a post. And it'll have like a random funny question, but I'll also have it say, hey, if you want to do more VOD reviews, I'll do them every weekend, Sunday, same time. Drop your review codes on the post. And then we go from there. So yeah, so Ultron video, VOD video, Fantastic video, and then, yeah. Alright then, I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for all the support. For anybody who is watching who hasn't seen my stream yet or my YouTube yet, DJTurtleVortex. Watch my videos if you want to be a better Fantastic and in the future, a better Ultron. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.